Waiting for it to start. Oh, it started. Hello. Hello, guys. Welcome to the stream. Most certainly not late today. Very, very clearly and cleanly not late. Also, he is late? He is late? Excuse me, one though? How dare you? How very dare you at the top of the stream? You're accusing me of a crime I didn't commit and you're misgendering me. Honestly, unbelievable. I have the stream open. You shut up. This is not the way that I wanted to start things off. This is unbelievable. Anyway, yeah, what's up, guys? How's it going? One though, Intercognition Lily, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How dare you be on time? How very dare you? Be late next time so I can say late. I'm sorry. I understand. I know it's real frustrating when I go live and you don't get to yell at me for being late. I understand. I get it. I promise I'll do better next time. I swear it to you. Yeah, how's it going, everyone? Hello. Today, why is YouTube being wacky with the connection? Is the stream still good? Are we still running? It was doing the thing where it says no data. So I think we're still good, but I always am paranoid about it, so I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure that things are still good. I'm sure they probably are. Hey, what's up, Vixen? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Are you at work right now? Are you like on break, peeking in? Get to see the old fast food ranking. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, you haven't clocked in yet? Okay. I know what you're doing here though. You gotta see where I place your restaurant in the ranking. I understand. I'm here, but there's no traffic whatsoever. I mean, could you clock in still so you're like getting paid for the time? Or is it like if you clock in, you have to be like on so you can't be in the stream? I don't know, either way, check this out. We got the fast food tier list pulled up here. We got everything set up. Oh, manager said you can't clock in. Ah, fair enough then. Understandable. So yeah, we got a bunch of different fast food restaurants here. We got the tier list set up right here. We got Goat, Good. They're out of order for some. Oh, because I was doing the thumbnail. Right, let me actually make sure that that things are correct before we start ranking stuff. Can you put checkers at please? I mean, no spoilers for the tier list, but I have a pretty good feeling that it's not going to be very far from There might be some variance a little bit, depending on how I'm feeling in that particular moment, but I get the feeling it's not going to be far off from there. May I have some influence about... Oh, I got strong chicken opinions. Trust me, I will not need any extra opinions on the chicken places. I promise you that. Remember thinking like 5 hours earlier, oh damn, I'm late. Yeah, good old pesky time zones. They always fuck me up too. Every time. I should. Okay, Vixen. I mean, listen, here's what I'll say. All of my picks are gonna be my picks, okay? Like whatever my opinions are, they're going there. There are a lot of fast food restaurants on here that I've never had before. So those I'm gonna leave up to your opinion on them. Like whatever you guys think. For the places that I haven't had that I don't have an opinion on, like we have the never had section, so you know, if nobody in chat has any opinions either, they'll just go in there. But if you've been to some of these places that I've never tried, that's where you get your power. That's where you get to put your rankings in, you know? I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll say whenever we get to something, because there's a lot of stuff on here that I've never had or I don't remember having. Like what the fuck is Baja Fresh? I don't know if I've ever even heard of that place other than from this tier list. Never been to Moe's, never been to El Pollo Loco. Like, I don't know what some of these places are. So yeah, we'll figure that one out as we get there. Subway should get goat, because I had a sandwich from there yesterday, and it was good as always. I don't know about that one. Whenever we get to Subway, we'll see how that one goes. I think I can recognize 3 of these. Hell yeah. Got a solid, 3 places that you got opinions on. Can you add a burn it down tier? I mean, we already got trash tier. I feel like that kind of, here, I'll change the trash tier to burn it with fire. How about? I need to express hatred for one of these places. Oh, trust me, I got my own burn it with fire place on here that we're gonna get to. I guess let's just start it though. Let's just actually get into ranking some of these. A&W, this is a place that I've not had in a very long time. I really don't have strong opinions on it. I don't remember it being bad, though. I remember it being very, like, okay. Maybe, I'll put it in eh, because I would never go out of my way to actually get A&W. But I don't think it's bad. You know, it just kind of, it is what it is. I haven't had it in so long, and I'd never choose to go there. So we're leaving that at eh. Now, Taco Bell, we got this one pretty early on. This is a real early Taco Bell, because this is one of the big ones. This is one of the big boy fast food chains. A&W is a food shop? Yeah, they got food places. As far as I'm concerned, it's basically mall food. I've only ever seen an A&W in a mall. Now, I'm just gonna level with you on Taco Bell. I think it goes in GOAT tier. I gotta be honest. I think Taco Bell is great. I love me some Taco Bell. It especially has grown on me recently. I've gotten a lot more Taco Bell since my roommate fucking loves Taco Bell. We would get it a lot more. And it's very good. I like just straight up it goes in GOAT tier. It's a great fast food place. Gotta be honest. Yeah, me sitting here acting like I'm saying something crazy controversial. Like, I gotta be real with you guys. I gotta, listen, we say all our hot takes here. Taco Bell, good restaurant. I will say, the Crunchwrap is overrated. I think people like the Crunchwrap way more than what it warrants. It's kind of honestly bad. I think it's a bad item. I also don't really like the beef. Taco Bell beef is very not good in my opinion. But like the Cantina chicken that they got now, that shit's fucking good. The soft potato taco, my god. Baja Blast, obviously, great drink. Goated restaurant. Goes in GOAT tier. Has anyone in chat ever had Baja Fresh before? Are there any opinions on this? Because for now we're putting it in the never had. Same with Blimpies. I've also never had Bojangles. I know that a lot of people really like talk Bojangles up. Bojangles is good? Okay, where would you say it ranks then if you have like a solid opinion on it? I had it once and it was good. Okay, we can put Bojangles in good tier then. We'll throw it there. A&W being at eh is just so wrong. I mean, I don't know, man. I've never gone out of my way to go to A&W before. Maybe I'm just underrating it, but I don't have any strong opinions outside of like, I wouldn't go there. Like, it's mall food. It's a mall food place. I've definitely had it in the past, and it never stood out to me enough to ever want to go back to it. Maybe it's different in Canada. I don't know. Anyway, we got Boston Market next. I mean, I think that Boston Market is kind of just okay. Like, I don't know. This is one that it's also been a while since I've had it. Most of my experience with Boston Market. Oh, hey, that's a good point. I had those backwards, my bad. I thought I fixed that already, but I guess I'm just dumb. Yeah, Boston Market, most of my experience is with the frozen meals that they have, and they're, you know, they're like freezer dinners, they're whatever. The actual restaurant itself, I mean, they make like fake good food, is what I would describe Boston Market as. Very like fake good food restaurant. So, you know, they're okay. I am British, aw fuck. You hate to see it. Well, hey, Jazz is also British, so there are a couple of you in the chat. I'll try to not say anything too horribly disparaging, but I can't promise that you'll be protected from the rest of chat. Subway ain't the best, but it's low-key up there. We'll talk about that when we get to Subway. But yeah, Raising Cane's. I mean, this is basically, isn't Raising Cane's and Zaxby's basically like the same restaurant? They're like the same thing, right? I swear, because I've never had Raising Cane's, but I have had Zaxby's. And if because from what I've seen and from what they look like, I'm pretty sure the sauce is like the main difference. And I gotta be honest, if they're the same thing, very very mid. I agree completely with you, Fish. That shit does not belong in Peak. Like I don't understand it. Everybody talks up Raising Cane's like it's a goated place. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Change to mid? Sure, we can do that. We'll make that mid. Place bets on which chat member is gonna make a D's nuts joke when Wendy's comes up. It could be any one of you fuckers, to be honest. Alright, Carl's Jr., also mid. It's just not a very good place. You're not gonna go out of your way to go to Carl's Jr. Like, it's just not very good. Now, Checkers, I will say, I think it actually belongs in okay tier, entirely because of the fries. The fries are very good. They have some of the best fast food fries out there. So I actually think that it belongs a tier up. Do you have a Culver's? Yes, I do have a Culver's. I actually tried it for the first time, like, kind of recently. And, it's not a place I have a super strong opinion on since I've only had it one time, but I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was good. I will say, Chipotle goes in GOAT tier. No question. Fucking love Chipotle. Always a good get. Those fucking loaded-ass burritos that you can get. I've had the burrito bowl for the first time a little bit ago. Shit's also fire. Just like, it's up there, man. I don't know, maybe, I guess I will say it's not my absolute favorite, personally, for fast food. Like, I still really like it, but I think I'm gonna put it in peak tier. We're gonna bump it down a tier. It is still really good, though. Now, Church's Chicken. This is like another kind of generic chicken place. I don't know if I've actually had it. I feel like this is one that at some point I might have gotten, but it was so just like mid-whatever forgettable that I don't remember anything about it. Any thoughts in chat? Any opinions? Because otherwise, for now, it's just going to go into the never had tier. Same with Cookout. I'm just going to go through and find the places that I've never had, and then we can... Well, I probably should go through it still this way, just in case anyone in chat has any strong opinions. Like Cookout. Has anyone here had Cookout before? I don't know. I don't believe it. Now, Culver's. I thought Culver's was pretty good. I haven't had enough experience with the restaurant to say that it belongs in a higher tier, but it was definitely a solid experience. It was a solid place. I've never seen half of these brands before. Yeah, this is the most popular of the fast food tier lists on here, but there's a lot of shit that's just kind of weird I don't know about. I've never had Del Taco. Any Del Tacoers in the chat? Denny's, we're going with a solid mid on Denny's. Denny's, I think I've probably eaten there once before. It's just a very mid restaurant. Free Shavaka do. Classic. Classic. Yeah, no, I don't fuck with Denny's though. The GOAT Jersey Mike's. Domino's Pizza. I mean, Domino's is the best fast food pizza. Like, I'm just gonna say that straight up. It is the best fast food pizza. I don't think it belongs in GOAT tier just because I personally don't love pizza at this point in my life. Like, I'm usually not like, pizza's not a go-to for me personally. However, yeah, Domino's of the fast food does belong as, like, the best. Yeah, Domino's sauce is very good. I agree. So yeah, we're putting it in peak. It doesn't quite go in GOAT tier for me. If I liked pizza a little more, it would probably be up in GOAT. DQ burgers unironically clear. Well, I've never actually tried a burger from DQ. I've always been scared of it. However, I mean, DQ, to me, still belongs in good tier. I usually don't get food from there. I'll get like a tenders basket or something sometimes, but I mean, you go there for the Blizzard. And like the Blizzards are classic. They're really good. It's hard for me to put it above good tier because it's kind of a niche thing. You're not going to be going for a Blizzard all the time, but when you want one, that shit hits, bro. Put it in peak now. I don't think it's peak. Listen, we gotta go with my opinions. I don't think that Dairy Queen is anywhere near a peak restaurant. I think it's good. I think that their food is good enough that it justifies me going there to also get some ice cream. Yeah, Dairy Queen is mostly ice cream, but they also actually sell food there, which is something that I didn't know for a very long time. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what the fuck El Pollo Loco is. Never had it before. Yeah, DQ is burgers and ice cream. They're like, I mean, they're basically just any other generic fast food place that you would find in America, where it's like, you know, burger joint, they got chicken sandwiches, tenders, whatever. That's how it goes. Put Firehouse in peak? Okay, Firehouse is a place that I've never been to, but if you've got a strong opinion on it, I guess we'll put Firehouse in peak. Like I said, if I've never had it, it's, we turn to chat opinion. And Vixen says it's peak, so I get it. Listen, I've never had it before, bro. I don't know. That's what I said I'm doing for these tiers. If I've never had the play, listen, if you have a different opinion, please let me know, because we'll like average it out. You would put something you've never had above DQ. Now, okay, honestly, yeah. Let's do just, like, entirely my tier list, first of all. Entirely the places that I've had. So, like, get Bojangles and shit out of here. Yeah, like, I mean, Five Guys, there's not even, like, a discussion on this one. It is the best fast food burger that you can get. That, like, there's not much else to say on that one. It's the GOAT. It belongs in GOAT tier. Five Guys? Okay, that's insane. That's, like, actually ridiculous to say. Like, you saying that Five Guys is that far under Dairy Queen actually makes me respect your opinions on things less. IHOP? I mean, I think that IHOP goes in the okay tier. You know, it's not a restaurant I'm gonna have very often, but when it's, like, late night, 2 a.m., and you just want to, like, shovel down an omelet and some pancakes, it kind of hits. It's not the worst thing ever. Now, what is the worst thing ever is Burger King. Goes and burn it with fire, without hesitation. I will never be swayed. Burger King is, like, bottom of the barrel, worst of the worst fast food. Actual dog shit. I know this is a kind of a controversial take because a lot of people really fuck with Burger King for some reason. I don't get it. I don't understand. Burger King is really... Yes, it is. It absolutely is that bad. This place fucking sucks. No, I don't care. I wouldn't put it past you if you liked Burger King. I do understand that. That is a fair thing to say, but... Pretty bleh. Oh yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Even the chicken fries are, like, pretty meh. In terms of, like, chicken and what you can get from fast food, like, you can do so much better. Yeah, no, listen, I understand, Ox. I definitely get where that's coming from. I could see you getting that vibe from me, but luckily I was able to save myself from the Burger King hole. In-N-Out, never had it. Don't know what the big deal about it is. Everybody talks it up. I don't know. I don't know. At some point, I'm sure I'll get the opportunity to try it. But yeah, it is a West Coast thing. Jack in the Box. I don't know on this one, because the thing is, I actually kind of like Jack in the Box. I think that they've actually got a surprisingly good chicken sandwich. I think their curly fries are really good. They're, like, super cheap, like, 2 tacos are actually also pretty solid. I don't know, I'm feeling like an okay tier, maybe even a good tier. But good feels a little too high for Jack in the Box for me, personally. I think we gotta not rate that one too highly. Also, I'm gonna actually drink something this stream. Give me some of this Mountain Dew. Jersey Mike, my goat. Hey, it goes in peak. It's really good. I fuck with Jersey Mike's. Listen, they're like, what is it? They're like, I think it's like the Chipotle cheesesteak, or maybe I get the regular cheesesteak. I don't remember. I've had both, but either way, both of those are good enough that I can rank it in peak tier. Like, those are some great fucking sandwiches. I would go out of my way to get them. The only reason I don't is because it's like $20 for the like big sandwich. It's a little expensive. When you're feeling just like a big fuck off sandwich though, I mean Jersey Mike's is probably my go-to like sub shop if I'm going to a place. 'Cause I don't really like cold cuts or cold sandwiches like that very much, and I don't know, some of these places do exclusively that. I know Jersey Mike's has cold cuts and shit, and I don't fuck with those as much. But yeah, the like cheesesteak from Jersey Mike's is very good. Jimmy John's, I think, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever actually had Jimmy John's, to be honest with you. I don't remember. I'm just gonna put it down there. Same with Jollibee. Never had Jollibee. KFC. How do I feel about KFC? That's a very interesting question. I actually maybe a little bit controversial, maybe a little bit high for KFC. Time for my opinion to come out. Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting then. Vixen, if you have strong opinions on KFC and me putting it in good tier, this is gonna go one of two ways. Never had KFC before. I actually think that it's pretty good. I know that Jack fucking hates KFC, which kind of surprised me because I think it's like okay chicken. I would go so far as to say it's pretty good. Actually, the last couple times I've had it hasn't been as good. I've had a couple of mid experiences with KFC, so I'd be willing to bump it down a tier. I'd put it in okay tier. Because I think when they do hit pretty hard. Like, you know, you can get some stuff from KFC that you can't get from some other places, you know. Get, like, mashed potatoes and gravy, corn. Very, like, family dinner place, you know. It's a very classic, like, hey, your parents have to go pick up some food, so they went and got the KFC bucket. They got good biscuits. But yeah, when it hits pretty well, but I've had some pretty bad experiences with it as well. So I think okay feels pretty fair. Little Caesars. Little Caesars, I think probably also belongs in okay tier. I will say, it is kind of a mid-restaurant, but it gets bumped up a tier just for how cheap everything is. It is such a cheap place to get pizza from. Like, if you're trying to spend on a little bit of a budget, then this shit actually goes hard. Like, for what it is, it's very good. For the price that you're paying, it takes mid-food and makes it okay, in my opinion. Plus, they do actually have a couple things that are pretty good, you know? Like, the breadsticks, like Ox said, pretty good. Also, what's up, Neko? And Bestie, how's it going, guys? I don't think I actually said hi to you, Holiday. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know a lot of these restaurants either. Like, I don't, like, what the fuck is a Schlotzsky's, bro? There's Schlotzsky's, there's Moe's, I don't know that. I don't know PDQ. I'm just gonna go through and put all the ones that I've never had into here. I've never had Roy Rogers, never had Sparrow, never had Sheets. Bro, there's so many of these places that I haven't had. Jesus Christ. Taco Cabana. Wawa I've never had. I've never had fucking Wiener Schnitzel. Never had Whataburger either. Wings. I have had wings. I've never had the restaurant Wings, I guess. There's so many places from this list that I haven't tried. Good lord. Oh, hey, there's Zaxby's. That can go right next to Raising Cane's. I heard of Schlotzsky's. I will say, I have heard of Schlotzsky's. Some of these restaurants I know because I listen to, like, a podcast about fast food that they've been to some of these places. Like, you know, they've covered Whataburger, they've covered Wiener Schnitzel, Taco Cabana. They did Schlotzsky's as well. Torchy's. I'm pretty sure Torchy's is like a Texas thing, isn't it? Why the fuck is that on, like, the general fast food tier list thing? There's so many, like... so many Texas places or, like, Texas-adjacent things. You ain't never gone down on some big fat... Oh, I absolutely have! Let's not get it twisted. I absolutely have. I've just never had, like, a fast food Wiener Schnitzel hot dog. I don't know, man. I've never actually had Raising Cane's, technically, so I can move it here. I didn't see that Zaxby's was actually on this list. But as far as I'm concerned, Zaxby's and Raising Cane's are basically the same restaurant. And I've had Zaxby's, and it was kind of bad, to be honest. So yeah, as far as I know, Raising Cane's also not great in my opinion. Kind of overrated. But I guess I've never specifically had Raising Cane's, so I don't know that. What do they serve at Raising Cane's? It's like a chicken tender place. You go there, you get your chicken tendies, you get, like, the special sauce that they have. I think they got, like, crinkle cut fries and, like, Texas toast. Also, what's up, Art Ashes and Gene? How's it going? Oh yeah, I've never been to Penn Station either. Okay, I think we've got this narrowed down to entirely places that I've been now. We're finally there. Long John Silver's is an abomination of a restaurant. I don't understand why you would ever go there. Fast food fish seems like just the worst thing that you could do, really. Yeah, I don't know. Long John Silver's, huh? Yeah, what type of name? I don't know, man. I've had Long John Silver's before from my parents getting it, and I think I've been sick every single time. So, yeah, it's very bad. It belongs in Burn It With Fire. There's nothing redeemable about Long John Silver's. It is bad. Noodles and Company. I have gotten Noodles and Company a handful of times, and I What I got from there was not very good. I have very limited experience with this place. It could be better. I've heard good things from people I know, from like roommates and stuff. However, my own personal experience, I have gotten it a couple times and it's been bad. So I put it in mid tier. I haven't had very good stuff from it. Panda Express, this is an interesting one. I think Panda goes in good. I think you have to put Panda in good tier. Like it's just solid. You go and just get like fucking, what is it, like orange chicken or whatever? Do they have orange chicken? What do they have at Panda? It's been a while since I've been there. Sushi? Yeah, Panda Express, my favorite sushi place to go to. They probably put taurine in their fish. What is orange chicken? It is chicken that is orange. And I mean, very truthfully, that's the best way I can describe it. It's like a kind of sweet sauce that gets put on the chicken, and you usually eat it with like fried rice or whatever. It's very good. It's very nice. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to describe it other than just saying it is chicken that is covered in an orange sauce. Like that's what it is. Yeah, it's pretty good though. I like orange chicken. I like Panda Express. It's not my personal favorite. I don't always go for it, but I always have good experiences when I do go there. It's kind of grown on me a little bit. I like it a lot more than I used to. Panera Bread. This will not be going in Burn It. However, it will be going in mid. It's well, actually, I'll put it in okay for me personally, because I've been there a couple times recently, and I've gotten okay stuff from it. I wouldn't call it particularly bad. I wouldn't call it particularly good, though. It's very just whatever, you know? Very just, it's a little bit overpriced for what it is. You're not getting stuff that's very good, but it's also not bad. I've gotten like some like mac and cheese thing. I think they got like cheddar broccoli soup that is okay. I had a bacon mac and cheese bread bowl recently and they forgot the bacon. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, in my personal experience, I've had okay stuff from Panera. I will say, though, that creates kind of an interesting dilemma for me with what I have in my other tiers, because I think I definitely like Jack in the Box more than I like Panera. I like IHOP more than I like Panera, I think. Yeah, maybe it does belong in mid-tier, actually. I think that Zaxby's maybe could even deserve getting bumped up, because I don't think it was bad. I just thought it was kind of eh. It was okay. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't think that Panera belongs in Mega Burn, to be honest. Papa John's. I think that Papa John's is okay. I think that they really get saved by their like garlic sauce, but otherwise it's not nearly as good as Domino's. The pizza's not bad. I think it goes in okay tier. That's my thought on it. Okay, a better question that I would have for you is why the hell would you get a PB&J from Panera? Why would you get a PB&J from any restaurant and not just make one yourself? I think that's probably the more pertinent question there, to be honest. Arby's. I don't know on Arby's. I'm kind of torn on where to put this. I can't put it in Burn. And I can't put it in Burn because they have good fries. They have curly fries that are pretty good. So they're not like a worthless restaurant. Other than that, they really don't have a lot going for them. So I think they go in mid-tier. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. This, I think, is probably, for me personally, about on the same level as Papa John's. I think that Pizza Hut I actually thought was a little bit better than I remembered it being last time I had it. It was actually okay. I think I got like a pretty decent side option as well. Got some like Alfredo chicken Alfredo or something, and it was actually pretty solid. It was actually pretty good. So I think Pizza Hut fits nicely in the okay tier. If I were gonna put it in like a separate tier from Papa John's, I think the actual pizza's a little worse. So just for a little bit of variety, I'll put it a little lower. We'll pad out the midsection a little bit, because I do think it's worse than Papa John's. So yeah, Popeyes. I think that Popeyes... I love Popeyes, I gotta be honest with you. Very specifically, you get like the 5-piece tender box, you get spicy tenders, you get blackened ranch, you get a strawberry lemonade, and you get mac and cheese, and then also the fries. You eat the fries with the mac and cheese, and then you eat all 5 tenders. It's a lot of food, but it's worth it. You feel like shit after, but it's so good. So yeah, entirely because of that spicy tenders meal, Popeyes goes in GOAT tier for me. That's always a good, like, you know, Sunday order. I'm feeling kind of lazy. I just want to have, like, a lot of food. I go for that. It's just so good. It's so good. It's like a comfort meal for me now. I will say, there's not a lot else that I would go to Popeyes for. Which one has the Baja Blast? That's Taco Bell. And Taco Bell is in GOAT tier because it's great. It deserves to be up there. I think that McDonald's belongs in peak. I think that McDonald's is really good. I don't think that it is my absolute personal favorite, but I mean their fries are really solid. They've got I don't know. I like the McDonald's burgers well enough. I don't think that they're amazing, but I can get them. I like their chicken. It's a very safe place, you know? It's a place that you go to, and you know what you're getting, and you know it's going to be good, and you know it's going to be exactly the same every single time. They got like, the McFlurry as well. You get, like, an Oreo McFlurry. That's always good. I mean, they've got the best Coke of anywhere. You go to McDonald's. For me, you go to McDonald's, you get a large combo with a 10-piece nuggets, large fries, large Coke, and then you get the buffalo sauce. That's my go-to for McDonald's. Very good. Very, very nice meal. Their fries are my favorite from fast food restaurants I've had. Yeah, they've got really solid fries. They're not personally my favorite, but they're pretty good. I can't say I've ever had the Jack in the Box pancakes before. I do like Jack in the Box, though. I think it's a good restaurant. I think some people maybe kind of underrate Jack in the Box a little bit. It is a little bit of like a trash food place, but you know what? Fuck it. I will move it up into good tier. I like Jack in the Box. I think it's a good restaurant. They've got a really solid chicken sandwich that you can get. Get that with the curly fries. Eat that shit late night. They got the fucking munchie box. They're open pretty late, so it's really good. Yeah, Jack in the Box. I think they belong a good tier. I gotta be real. I like them. They're not the best. They're not my favorite, but yeah, I would put Jack in the Box on par with like a DQ with like a Panda Express. Chick-fil-A. I mean, I'm a big chicken enjoyer. What can I say? They've got the best fast food chicken that you can get. Like the spicy deluxe chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A, absolutely best chicken sandwich out there. Easily belongs in GOAT tier. The waffle fries, very good. They've got great mac and cheese as well. I mean, it's Chick-fil-A. It's great. Everybody knows it's great. It belongs in GOAT tier. Yeah, McDonald's is also... part of the reason McDonald's is so good is that they have so many locations literally everywhere that no matter what, you're always going to be able to find a McDonald's. It's always a safe bet. You're probably... like, realistically, you're probably never more than, like, 2 or 3 miles out from a McDonald's at any given point. So if you need just, like, a safe option for lunch or whatever, just like, oh, there's a McDonald's, like 5 minutes away. We just roll up there, grab some chicken nuggets, get like a burger or whatever, and you're good. Very safe. White Castle. This one's kind of hard to rank. I had it for the first time recently. it wasn't very good, but I didn't think it was terrible. I don't think it belongs in Burn It With Fire, but it's also just kind of like a trashy restaurant that's not very good. I think you probably put White Castle in mid. I don't think you can rank it any higher than that. Yeah, it's definitely a trash food place. I could definitely see myself going there sometimes, and if I just feel like, you know, having a terrible time. But like having a terrible time with like my stomach, because it's gonna make your stomach feel real bad for the next day or day and a half or whatever. But you just want to eat some like greasy little sliders. Yeah, it's not really burgers. It's more like sliders, like tiny little small patties, little like almost bite-sized, like basically small hamburgers that you can eat. I definitely wouldn't call White Castle Northern McDonald's. I think that McDonald's is Northern McDonald's. I don't think they're really comparable restaurants at all. But yeah, I think White Castle, very mid place. Shake Shack. I don't think that I can justify putting it in GOAT tier. However, I fucking love Shake Shack. I really am a fan of Shake Shack. I think they have some of the best fast food burgers out there. Definitely Five Guys is better. Definitely McDonald's is like an easier place for me to get to. It's a little bit cheaper. Like Shake Shack, the big flaw with Shake Shack for me is that like it's a little bit expensive. It's like on par with the price of Five Guys, but it's not quite as good as Five Guys. But if you're looking for like a specific thing, Shake Shack just hits, you know? It's a very good place. I really enjoy it. I think it's up there. Sonic Burger. I think Sonic is okay. I definitely wouldn't put it up in good tier. I haven't had it enough to have like a super strong opinion on it. But like I think they got a lot of good sides. They got a lot of good like options that aren't main entree like burgers or whatever. So yeah, the roller skate fast food place. I don't have a whole lot to say on this one. It's just kind of okay. It is what it is. I really like Steak and Shake. I think Steak and Shake is pretty good. It's been a while since I've had it because they do kind of have like grease slop burgers. But they are pretty good. They've got like the Frisco melt. That's really good. The biggest problem I have with Steak and Shake personally is that I think they have very bad fries. The like shoestring, really skinny cut. I think those are bad. I do not like those at all. Other than that, really good. Like if they've got onion rings that are pretty good. I usually go for those instead of fries. Yo, I know Sonic. He's the friend. Yeah, so close. So close. Subway. I don't think that Subway belongs in Burn It With Fire, I'll be honest with you. I kind of don't like Subway that much, though. I think, at best, it's like an okay restaurant. I think that I can't justify putting it any higher. I think it's just kind of okay. What do you mean you don't like... Well, I'm not saying I don't like Subway. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you make the sandwich. They're still using the Subway ingredients. You still are eating Subway. It's not the same as you making a sandwich at home with stuff that you've bought and you've prepared. You're still eating Subway at the end of the day. I've literally only ever had Subway cookies. Yeah, I don't know. Like I think that Subway is fine. I don't think it's actively a bad restaurant necessarily, but I don't think it's super good either. I think it just kind of is fine. It is what it is. It's like a whatever. It's a sub shop. It has the same benefit of McDonald's as it's fucking everywhere. But I just don't think it's as good as McDonald's. I don't think it's nearly as good as McDonald's, to be honest. Oh, I've never had Waffle House either. Kind of forgot about that one. We can move that out of the way. Wendy's? I think Wendy's is like a personal GOAT for me. I gotta put it up there. Wendy's Wendy's, to me, is like McDonald's, but a little bit better. They're not quite as common, they're not quite as widespread, but I think that every single thing that Wendy's has is better than McDonald's. I mean, I like the McDonald's fries better, but Wendy's has chili cheese fries, and I will go for those over the McDonald's fries almost 100% of the time. I'd say it's probably like a 80-90 to 10 split on going for like a chili cheese fries over like the McDonald's fries. I think they got better burgers. I think the Wendy's chicken sandwich is great. I think that the Wendy's nuggets are great, better than McDonald's. They got the spicy nuggets, and those are like goated. We only have Domino's and McDonald's here. Yeah, I mean, those are both good places, though. Like, Domino's is the best fast food pizza, and McDonald's is everywhere, and it's very safe, very consistent. But yeah, Wendy's absolutely is way better. I wouldn't say way better, but I think across the board, it's better than McDonald's. It's almost as common as a restaurant as well. So I think it really just hits on what McDonald's does, but a little bit better for me. Personally, I really like Wendy's. Wingstop, finally. I'm a little torn on this one because I actually really like Wingstop. I think that for what they do, it's very good. You know, you want to get just like some sauced up like chicken balls, get some blue cheese. It's actually really good. They have great fries, get like the Cajun seasoning on them. Oh, that shit's so good. Yeah, I think that Wingstop goes in peak tier for me. I go there fairly often. I think that they have really good blue cheese. I think that you just get like some classic like boneless buffalo wings. That shit's fire. That shit was so yummy. Hell yeah. It's a very solid place. It's a little bit on the expensive side, I will say. Just like a tad. You know, you get like a combo meal of like 8 boneless wings and fries, and I think it's like 15 bucks or something. Which is a little expensive, but you know, if you're feeling like treating yourself, I'd say it's worth it to splurge occasionally, you know? Yeah, I really like Wingstop. So yeah, this is the final fast food tier list right here. This is the official Dawn ranking on fast food. Only 2 that ended up in Burn It With Fire, because I think most of these other places at least have some kind of redeeming quality. I think that maybe you could make the case that there are some redeeming things at Burger King, but I just hate the place enough that it goes in Burn It With Fire. Dude, every time I've been there, they have bad fries, they have bad drinks. They fuck up the drinks, they're never carbonated enough. I don't know how you do that, but it's been a consistent issue every time I get Burger King. I don't understand it. Like, it genuinely doesn't make any sense to me, but they fuck it up every time. You got a McDonald's, a Wingstop, and a Wawa right down your street? That's fucking crazy. Dude, that's actually, like, sick as hell, though. I mean, I've heard that, that Wawa is really good. Wingstop is great, McDonald's is great. Are you gonna do another tier list? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna be doing. We got the fast food tier list here. Let me take a screenshot of it real quick and save that. And then, yeah, we can look. I have a couple things that I want to do. I was looking at the, like, there are some other fast food tier lists and stuff that we could do. I saw one for fries, so I want to at least take a peek at the fries one. Since we just did fast food, we can take a look at the fries and also rank those. Yeah, definitive French fries tier list. Oh god, there's a lot on here. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we're just gonna go with the default, like, whatever setup that they have on here. Burger King is the very first one. Trash. They have awful fries. Hate Burger King. I am gonna try and get through these a little bit quicker as well. Yeah, some of these places I haven't had, so we're just gonna kind of skip over them. Also, some of these are like actual restaurant fries and not just like fast food fries. Interesting. I think that I remember Culver's having pretty decent fries. They weren't anything amazing, but they were okay. Bojangles never had. Arby's, what are these even? What are these fries? When have I had Arby's fries recently? Oh, because those are the regular fries. Okay, curly fries, those go in A. Any curly fry is A tier minimum for me. Like, they're always just so good. They're always better. Steak and Shake, trash tier. I hate their fries. I think they suck. Dairy Queen. I think Dairy Queen has kind of mid fries. They're not the worst, but I certainly wouldn't rank them any higher than C tier, for me personally. Jack in the Box regular fries, I feel kind of the same way. I think they're just kind of whatever, kind of bad. Yeah, a lot of these I haven't had. I realize I've never had just the regular Arby's fries. I've only gotten their curly fries, so I don't know about those. Bristol I've never had. Now, what are these? This is a Checkers Rallies fries. These are also A tier. I think these are almost, maybe even God tier, honestly. Like, these are some of the best fast food fries that you can get, straight up. They're so good. Taco Bell. Taco Bell actually has surprisingly really good fries. You wouldn't think it, but the nacho fries go, like, insane. They go insanely hard. What is this, like Church's Chicken? Buffalo Wild Wings, what are any of these places? I don't know a lot of these. Buffalo Wild Wings, they've got okay fries. They're fine. They're whatever. I don't know if I've... Charlie's, I don't know about those. Five Guys, they've got S tier fries. I grabbed the wrong ones. Five Guys have S tier fries. Absolutely. Boy, I do not know about most of these. IHOP fries, I don't know. Never had those. Long John Silver's, it's been way too long. I don't remember if they're any good. Why are there so fucking many? I had Outback Steakhouse. I had those kind of recently. I remember them being pretty good. Outback's like an actual restaurant, so they've got solid fries. Probably B tier, actually. Probably move B-dubs down a little bit, I guess. I guess if we're going by this, I'm gonna rank these in, like, D tier. Yeah, Wingstop. I really like the Wingstop fries. You get the Cajun seasoning, they're almost up there at, like, peak. Jack in the Box curly fries. I think those are like the best curly fries that I've had. Do different places really have fries that are this different? Absolutely, yes. Whatever place you go to, like, makes such a massive difference on the quality of the fry. KFC actually also has good fries. I would put them on the same tier as, like, the Taco Bell nacho fries for sure. Put McDonald's and Wendy's in God tier. I think that people overrate the Wendy's fries a little bit. I think that standalone, the Wendy's fries aren't that good. Or they're not, like, amazing. They're good, but they're not like A or God tier. McDonald's, obviously, God tier fries, for sure. I think that Chick-fil-A is actually a little bit too inconsistent on the fries to go in God tier. I think that every time you go to McDonald's, you're gonna get a good batch of fries. I think that when you go to Chick-fil-A, there's a chance that they're, like, maybe undersalted, or they're undercooked a little bit. There's a little bit of variance with them. It's probably the most inconsistent part of Chick-fil-A. So they get ranked a smidge lower, even though I really like the fries. I think at their peak, Chick-fil-A fries are great. Shake Shack. I like the Shake Shack fries. I think they are A-tier worthy fries. Zaxby's, I thought they had pretty mid fries. I think that kind of just fits in C tier. Fucking Pizza Hut fries, excuse me? Okay, these are pretty much all the places that I remember eating fries from recently. Some of these are like actual restaurants, and some of them are just like fast food places that I haven't been to, so I don't know. But yeah, there's a quick little French fry tier list for you. Got that knocked out. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do right now. I am gonna change the title real fast. We ranked every... What should I title this now? Bloons Tower Defense? No, I am gonna do a shorter stream today. So I'll try and make sure that I'm actually, you know, available to play when everyone else is. Yeah, I don't wanna play Bloons right now. I do have one thing in mind that I want to do, which is, I talked about it before. I'm gonna take an ADHD test on stream. Don't want yesterday to happen again. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to make sure that I end stream in a more succinct amount of time, I guess. Anyway, yeah, what should I title this? We ranked every fast food restaurant. Now I'm just yapping. Sure, that's the new stream title. We're just yapping. I saw, I think, yeah, Lily, you said to do another music request stream. I will not be doing that today. I will probably be doing that next weekend. I think what I'm gonna do is every other weekend, I'm gonna do Song Request Saturday. I think that's gonna be like a consistent recurring series that I do. I'll do it bi-weekly so it doesn't get to be too much. And yeah, we're gonna have like Nightbot and everything set up. I'm gonna try and actually do it properly. And we will do more song requests, and it should be pretty fun. Should be a good time. In the meantime, though, we got the Mental Health America ADHD test. I just want to take this for fun. We did the autism test on stream and got about the result that you would expect. But I don't know if I've ever actually taken a proper, like, ADHD test before. You know, I'm fairly confident that I have autism, and obviously a lot of the symptoms between ADHD and autism overlap, but I've never, for whatever reason, I've never really legitimately considered the possibility that I could also have ADHD. It's always been one of those things where it was like, oh, well, I think I have autism probably, but surely I don't have ADHD too. I think it's just the autism. You didn't listen to my best request? Okay, well, the way I'm going to be doing it now is that it's going to be through Nightbot. So you'll type, like, a command in the chat and then type in the song that you want to request. So it'll just automatically get put into a queue and then play through the music. So no possible way for me to miss your best request if you only send your best in. Yeah, just make sure not to waste your request, because there is going to be a cooldown on it. Anyway, it's time for the ADHD test. Give me a second. Alright, please answer the questions below, rating yourself on each of the criteria shown. Yeah, I know how this works. How often do you have trouble wrapping up the final details of a project once the challenging parts have been done? I'd say, I don't know. If we're thinking in terms of, like videos and working on stuff like that, I'm actually pretty good about finishing a video and then just calling it good. Yeah, I'd say that rarely happens. I'm actually pretty good about wrapping stuff up and getting final details figured out. How often do you have difficulty getting things in order when you have to do a task that requires organization? Very often. I'm very bad at keeping organized and keeping on top of stuff. I might go with often, because I can get it under control, but it is a struggle for me still, you know. How often do you have problems remembering appointments or obligations? Never on this, because, well, okay, maybe not never. I feel like I'm pretty good at remembering stuff, though. Well, Okay, If it's like a doctor's appointment or something, that's usually I'm gonna say sometimes, actually, because it depends on what it is. You know, if there's something that gets mentioned, like, offhand to me, then there's a decent chance that I forget about it. I don't know, this is a tough one for me. Because if there is, like, an appointment that I have, or, like, a thing, like, an obligation that I want to do, then sometimes it's the only thing that I can think about. Like, if I've got something going on, like, for a stream, like, today, I start stream at 12:30, I was thinking about it pretty much from the time I woke up, and there was nothing else in my head. I don't know, this one really depends. I'm just gonna go with sometimes on that one, because it can go either way. I can, like, completely forget about shit sometimes if it's not as important. If it's, like, even a little bit of, like, an actual important thing, though, only thing I can think about. This one, classic procrastination. Something that requires a lot of thought, very often will avoid or delay getting started. Absolutely. How often do you fidget or squirm with your hands or feet when you have to sit down for a long time? I'd say very often on that one, considering the fact that I'm actively doing that right now, you know. Pretty frequent. How often do you feel overly active and compelled to do things, like you were driven by a motor? Yeah, see, this is kind of the like, hyperactive side of certain types of ADHD that I don't really have. I really don't feel super, like, compelled to do things like this. Like, I don't know, it kind of comes in bursts for me, you know? I have times where it's hard for me to get myself to get up and do literally anything, and then I'll have moments where I want to do nothing but be doing something. I mean, I'll actually put that on as sometimes, because it's a very, like, 50-50 kind of thing, you know? That's why I'm so inconsistent with YouTube, and then come back and start doing so much. Because I'll get in kind of a rut where I can't bring myself to do anything. I don't want to stream or upload videos or whatever. There's nothing there for me. And I would rather just sit and do nothing and, like, lay down in bed or watch YouTube all day. And then I get a sudden kick of, like, oh my god, like, I need to be doing this. I need to be going live. I need to be streaming. I need to be doing this, you know? We go with sometimes. How often do you make careless mistakes when you have to work on a boring or difficult project? I'd say pretty often. You know, if it's something that I don't really care about and I'm not focused on, then yeah, I'll definitely make basic mistakes on it that could be avoided. How often do you have difficulty keeping your attention when you're doing boring or repetitive work? If we're talking in context of, like, actual work, then I would say fairly often. It's kind of hard for me to stay focused on solely doing my job and not getting distracted or not having to take a break every few minutes and, like, walk around and go take a drink or whatever. Remix of Omori music? Oh, hell yeah. Like, Omori is my favorite game of all time. I'm wearing an Omori shirt right now. So, yeah, you know, we like to be a little bit based over on the Dawn channel from time to time. You know, it's a little sparing. We're not always super based, but from time to time. Would have never been able to tell that you like Omori. Yeah, no, there's no possible way of knowing that from anything happening on the screen right now. Certainly not anything in one of the corners or anything. How often do you have difficulty concentrating on what people say to you? Yeah. So people will be talking to me, and it will be like I didn't hear them speaking after about 2 seconds. How often do you misplace or have difficulty finding things at home or work? This one is tough because I'm very particular about making sure that I keep things in a very specific spot so I don't lose them. If I'm doing that, like, I have a specific spot on my desk for my earbuds, my keys, my wallet, my earplugs that I need for work, my safety glasses, and my speaker that I bring in for work, and my phone. All of those go in the same spot, and as long as I make sure to put those in the same spot, I will never lose them. if they don't go back into that same spot, I instantly, like, I don't know where they are anymore. Like, if I'm not actively making sure that I'm putting stuff in the same spot where I know where it is, I will lose it. So I'd say this is maybe an often. Because I've actively had to put work into making sure that that doesn't happen. Maybe you could say it was a sometimes because I've gotten pretty good at that not happening now, but I think this is more asking just, like, base level, like, is that a thing that happens to you? And it very much is. I remember seeing your little goofy gal and thinking, this reminds me of Omori. Yeah, no, that was definitely intentional. Definitely. I was trying to kind of recreate that style. It's also, you know, it's not perfect, it's not amazing, but it's also, like, the only thing I've ever drawn digitally. So with that in mind, I'm pretty proud of it still. I do want to change it out at some point for, like, a better PNG tuber, like, actual slightly animated thing that shows when I'm talking and whatever. That's something that I gotta actually work up to, though. Like, I've done a little bit of drawing, trying to come up with something. I don't know if I'm gonna end up using what I've got drawn right now. Yeah. That's sick. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was pretty happy with how it came out, all things considered. I got an idea. Yeah, I've thought about doing something where I make it so that my little character, like, lights up or something when I'm talking, just to kind of a realistic mouth appears. I don't know about that one. I don't know if that's the right idea to go with. Like, hella animated. I mean, I guess it would be an indication of when I'm talking. It would be like a little bit of animation to it until I get a proper, like, actual PNG tuber animated thing. I don't know about that one, though. Certainly makes you stand out. Very distinct. That is true. It would be a little bit unique. Okay, how often are you distracted by activity or noise around you? I mean, I'm gonna say very often based on the fact that I just got super sidetracked on doing this ADHD test with talking with chat and talking about the Omori, like, PNG tuber thing I got. How often do you leave your seat in meetings or other situations in which you're expected to remain seated? I mean, in meetings, I can hold my place in a seat if I have to. Like, I'm not gonna be at, like, an important work meeting and stand up and start moving around when I'm not supposed to. I can hold myself in place a little bit. How often do you feel restless or fidgety? Fidgety, definitely. I often get fidgety. I not so much as restless, but I'm gonna go with often on that one still. Definitely get pretty fidgety, pretty, like, I gotta move around a little bit. How often do you have difficulty unwinding and relaxing when you have time to yourself? Yeah, this one I don't really have much of a problem with. I can relax most of the time. You know, sometimes you'll have those points where thoughts are kind of running through your head, where you're kind of it's kind of hard for you to calm down, relax, whatever. That's not as much of an issue for me though. Talking too much when you're in social situations. I'd say, I don't know about this one. I definitely feel like sometimes I can be a little yap machine. If I'm in the right circumstances, I can go forever. I will be a little yapper. There are also times where I will go completely silent and, like, clam up and not really be talking at all. And I feel like that's more often what happens, but I definitely do have times where I be talking a little too much. I'll say rarely on that one, though. It's more likely that I'm gonna clam up and get quiet than for me to talk too much. When you're in a conversation, how often do you find yourself finishing the sentences of the people you're talking to before they can finish them themselves? I do that pretty often, actually. That happens fairly frequently. How often do you have difficulty waiting your turn in situations when turn taking is required? I'd say sometimes. I don't ever get impatient enough for it to be a problem, but I definitely find myself going like, come on, get to me, get to me. You know, I'm never gonna, like, I don't know, I would say sometimes on that one. I'm kind of neutral on that. Also, what's up, Charlie? Can I just call you Charlie? I don't want to call you Fave Femboy every time. Charlie's fine? Okay, cool. What's up, Charlie? We're playing the game of, diagnosing mental disorders through the use of online tests instead of actually seeking professional help and getting a real diagnosis. How often do you interrupt others when they're busy? I would say, like, actually pretty rarely. I try to not interrupt people even if I know they're not busy, because I feel like I'm, like, invading on their space or time. I have a problem with that. I have a hard time reaching out to people a lot of the time. I can do it, but not always. I got a little bit better at it for a bit, and then I got a little bit worse at it again. Where now it's like, there are a lot of friends who I haven't done stuff with in a while, just because I haven't, like, actively tried to reach out to them, so we just haven't done anything. Okay, I am taking this test for myself. I am currently in the 18 to 24 range. Now, for the gender thing, I'm... Okay, so they do actually have an answer to what I was about to say, which is, I feel like the gender that you're born as is kind of relevant to this, and probably more relevant than what you identify as, in like, a purely psychological test like this. However, they've got the box for that, so you can still... That's really nice, actually, that they include that. That you can check that and then self-identify yourself correctly. There is white household income. I think it's in that range. I think it's about there. But you have to... It wants you to put your zip or postal code? Hello? Okay, why does it need my postal code? I'll put my state in. You know I live in Indiana. Do a colorblind test? I guess I could do a colorblind test. I don't think I'm colorblind. I am LGBTQ+. None of the other stuff. Say that. Have you ever received treatment/support for a mental health problem? No, I have not. What are the main things contributing to your mental health problems right now? I don't know, actually. I definitely think a lot of it is just, like, past stuff kind of manifesting itself. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna tick I don't know for now, because there is an option that just is I don't know. Also, what's up, Feline? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I am currently taking an ADHD test. What is this? Do you have any other following physical health conditions? I don't believe that I do. Pretty sure I'm good on all this other stuff. I'm actually, based on it asking for, like, my location and stuff, I'm gonna switch over to the other screen real quick and see if I can just hit view results. Oh, no. Chat, I got bad news. I got bad news, chat. Oh, no. So, overall, we're 4 out of 6. Inattention, 8 out of 9. Hyperactivity slash impulsivity, 3 out of 9. That doesn't surprise me. I definitely don't have the hyperactive, like, I don't know, how would you word it? Like, that version or that type of ADHD. You should take one of those am I trans or am I gay tests next. I did, last time I was taking quizzes like this on stream, I did take a are you gay test, and it came back and said that, yes, I was gay. I haven't taken a transgender test, though. So I don't know, maybe I'll learn something about myself from that. Maybe I'll discover something new. Anyway, yeah, not surprised. You know, in hindsight, neither am I that this would come back like this. But, you know, it is interesting to me, even after being a lot more open with the possibility of having neurodivergence and being open about the fact that I probably do have autism. I was pretty dead set. You still get in that mindset no matter what of like, oh, well, even if I have this thing, you know, I'm not ADHD though. Surely I don't have ADHD. And you know, I might not still. I might not have ADHD. This is just like a quick online quiz that I took, so who knows? I'm not professionally diagnosed. But the fact that it's never something that I even considered is interesting to me, considering the test results have come back now saying ADHD likely. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta get myself officially diagnosed with something. I at least gotta get, like, an autism diagnosis, because I'm fairly confident on that one. I mean, hey, if I have ADHD too, though, I can finally say that I'm ADHD. I got both of them. I got the range of neurodivergence on me now. Alright, I guess, you know what? I will take the Am I Transgender quiz. Let's find out. I would have taken that test and gotten a, well, obviously. Yeah, that's kind of how it felt when I took the autism test, where I took it and it was like, yeah, duh, idiot. Okay, the Am I Trans quiz. This website looks a little bit shady. We're gonna go with it though. This will be fine. They got, okay. Oh boy. Okay, this is this type of website. I didn't even look down and see some of the other stuff on here until after I switched the screen. We've got the you know, good old BDSM test, rice purity test, the sissy test. Yeah, alpha, beta, omega test, classic test that you can take online. I'm actually gonna switch back to the overlay just in case I can, like, just so I can make sure that there's not gonna be anything bad on here. But yeah, certainly a variety. We're probably fine. We're doing the transgender quiz, so surely they're not gonna, like, show anything bad on the stream. Now, starting off strong, actually, starting off not strong because these motherfuckers on this website use the wrong plural for Lego. It's not, it's not supposed to be Legos, it's Lego. Lego plural is still Lego. It's fine if somebody talking just gets it wrong, not everybody knows that, but if you're an official transgender quiz and your opening question involves Lego, how dare you get that wrong? We're off to a bad start, but yeah, that is, definitely the answer I would pick. Not even as a child, I have Lego sets, like, filling my room right now. Yeah, easy answer there. You tend to have more close friends of the opposite gender than of your own. I mean, these options, the two top options just being yes, somehow, and then I'm very good at meeting new people but bad at keeping them as friends. Damn. Really just hitting you hard with that one. Okay. No one who is neither my same sex nor the other sex has ever been a close buddy of mine. Oh my god. I tended to feel more comfortable around the opposite sex and made them friends more easily. For this quiz, let's just pretend you aren't trans. Yeah, go back in time. This is just this is me as old Sky taking the quiz. I mean, I have to take it as I am right now, though, because, like, I've made new friends recently. I don't know, I definitely... I don't... Is there... Tend to feel... I don't know, man. These options are not great for nailing down my exact experience. Because I have one, like, childhood best friend who is a guy who I've been friends with for, like, 13 years or whatever. I guess the closest to what I actually am is probably the I'm good at meeting new people but bad at keeping them as friends. Because there are people, I guess I also... I don't know, man, because, like, I'm still friends with these people. I'm just bad at, like, reaching out to them and doing stuff with them. But I guess we're not, like, not friends anymore. Also, see you later, Holiday. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you being here. Oh, you took the ADHD test and you're unlikely? Oh, shit. Are you the only chatter that I have who's not neurodivergent? That would be kind of crazy. That would be like a badge of honor in here, honestly. If you're neurotypical in the Dawn YouTube chat. Yeah, I actually am not sure what to answer for this one. How am I getting tripped up on the second question? I get if we're looking at it from the perspective of pure numbers, I think it's probably like it's probably a pretty even split. I don't know. Cause like I've got friends and I'm still friends with them, so I'd say I'm not these options kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. I guess, I don't know, I definitely, in general, feel more comfortable around women than I do around men. Just, like, base level. All of the recent friends that I've made have been women as well. So I guess I'm gonna say I've made more friends who are women recently. I guess that, I don't know. Women only, please. That's how I feel. What sex do you identify as? Yeah, I don't know. These options. I guess. I like that they give you an all of the above. Both, neither, all of the above. I guess I'll answer male as if I'm taking this questionnaire as if I haven't come out as trans yet. You ever feel like you were born in the wrong body? Honestly, that isn't something that I felt super strongly about before I came out. Like, I definitely had body image issues, but it never manifested itself, at least in my head. It was never a conscious thought of, like, oh, I'm in an incorrect body. Like, I don't know if it was just never a thing that I thought that I could think, or it just never was really a thought for me. I definitely did have body image issues still, so I'll say, like, a slightly negative on that one. You ever wish your gender was different than what it is now? Now, see, this is the obvious, like... this is the question of just being like, hey, are you trans? Before I came out, like, if I'm putting myself back in that headspace, I never consciously was like, I want to be a different gender, but I did talk about wanting to cross-dress and wanting to trick people into thinking I was a girl. So I'm gonna go a light positive on that one. Because even if it wasn't, like, directly a conscious thought, there definitely was that there of me being like, yeah, you know, it would be cool if people thought I was a girl. Definitely yes on that. Have you ever wished that you could be a different gender than what you are now? I also, this is something I thought about. I guess in the past, I definitely did have the thought of, like, I wish I could switch gender, like, on a whim, you know? Like, I had the thought of, like, hey, I wish I could just transform, like, one day be a girl, and then go back to being a guy. But I think that was just me coping and being like, I wanna be a girl, but I also want the safety of being able to switch back. Or maybe I'm just non-binary, I don't know. But, yes, I'll say yes on that. Have you ever felt like your gender was holding you back from being who you truly are? I guess I never consciously felt that before, so I'll give a light negative on that. Most certainly now that I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely feel kind of limited. If I'm putting myself back in my old shoes, though, not really. Does your gender identity change from day to day or even hour to hour? I guess going back in the past, I'd give, like, a slight positive on that, just because I would, like... I would definitely be more feminine at times. I would definitely lean into, like, the femboy thing. That was always a big thing for me. So I'll go light positive on that. How do people react when they see you in public with your partner? One of the first questions was asking you what your close friends were like, and it was like, some of the options were like, I've never had close friends, and now it's asking you a question assuming that you have a partner. Okay. It was always, being a girl would just be better than what I feel now, if that makes sense. Yeah, that I totally understand that. Just like, things just base level would be better. I don't know, when I was a lot younger, I never had the obvious, like, big, like, signs of being trans of, like, I wish I were a girl. I feel like a girl. I wanna be a woman, you know? I never directly had those thoughts, but it was always little things. It was always, I was never a super, like, masculine. I never really cared about that. I always thought it was kind of dumb. I just kind of was what I was. I definitely was not masculine and veered slightly more feminine at times. Okay, anyway, how do people react when they see you in public with your partner? I mean, I get the one time that I was with a partner in public in the past, back when I had a partner, they see us as a different thing. What it is in, like, they see us as, like, a different gender? What? I don't know. I not weird, I would say. I don't remember anybody, like, reacting weird. Whatever. Kind of a weird question, but whatever. You get nervous when you're in a room full of people who don't share your gender identity. If we're assuming that I'm taking this quiz when I was still identifying as male, then no, because my gender identity would have been male, and as a man, I don't feel, what am I talking about? It's people who don't share gender identity. If I'm in a room full of women, I would generally probably feel pretty safe still. And my wires crossed a little bit here. Yeah, I would say not a big deal for me. Do you feel like it's important to come out to everyone right away, or do you wait until it feels right? This is an interesting one, because for me, like, in my head, it feels like something that you should wait on until the time feels right, but I can't do that. I came out quicker than I probably feel like I should have, and I kind of regret it now, but I'm here, and I came out because I couldn't help myself. Anyway, yeah. Wow, I actually came out to some people even though they were super supportive. I almost wish I hadn't. Interesting that they have that, almost exactly what I said verbatim, as an option here. Well, I guess I'm gonna go with that. You feel more comfortable when someone uses masculine pronouns when referring to you, or feminine pronouns? I mean, obviously now feminine pronouns. Back then, it would have been masculine pronouns, but even back then, it would have just been like a what I'm used to kind of thing. So I'm gonna go with a light agree on masculine, or a light leaning that way. What would a world look like without gender? This is an interesting question. There'd be a lot of differences in this case, and it really depends how technologically advanced your societies are. Existence of biological differences would cause different associations to build up and eventually become a new set of gender norms. I mean, realistically, that's probably what would happen, right? I do feel like it would probably just pretty cleanly be a better place, you know? Less, like, expectations and pressures and less, like, bitching from people who want to police other people on that. What is your first memory of learning about gender? What the fuck? I like how it says neither for a 4-question option. I never had the experience of, like, trying on any of my mom's clothes. I never had that. I also definitely never have looked in the mirror and went, I really want my chest to stay flat forever. Streamer can't count? Well, no, obviously there's 5 questions here, but I'm talking about, it's like 4 actual options, and then the 5th is neither. Which to me, neither implies 2. Like, neither is like one or the other. I choose neither. But there's 4 other options here. I mean, I never had the experience of, like, getting my nails painted. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna go with neither on this one, because I never really had any of those experiences. I guess maybe it would be, like, staying in and playing with the boys. But that's just kind of because those were my only friends. Like, you know, I had the thing, way back in, like, 1st grade, I actually was friends with some of the girls, and then as I got older, I just kind of moved away from that because it was, like, it felt like I should be friends with the boys, because that's kind of how it was. All the boys were friends with each other, and all the girls were friends with each other. So I was like, I guess I gotta just follow suit with that, right? How do you feel that the LGBT community are represented in film and TV? Depends. I've seen some good depictions, some really bad ones, and a lot of mediocre, lacking ones. Definitely true. Getting better, it's still not the best. That also is true. There aren't many LGBT characters on TV, but it's growing, and I'm happy with that. Honestly, I don't know. There definitely could be better representation in some areas, but I think it is. The fact that it's growing at all, and that there is representation out there is a net positive. Like, is there an option? Gay men are a bit overrepresented. Lesbian women seem are more abundant and fetishized. Yeah, great. The grammar on this one is really, really killing it right now. Yo, Logan, what's up, man? How's it going? I'm going with she/her pronouns now. I'm transgender. I am woman now. It certainly has been a while. It's nice to see you on this channel. What's up, man? Anyway, yeah, I think to answer this question, I would probably say that even though the representation isn't perfect, way better. The fact that there is as much as there is now is great. Believe that LGBT people deserve the same rights as any other human being, nothing more or less. I actually think we deserve more rights, to be honest. I think we should get special privileges, but that's just me. Why is agree red? I almost hit not agree because it's the green option. Yeah, strong agree on that though. Obviously, LGBT people deserve the same rights. You have a strong desire to be physically transformed into the opposite sex. Back then, I actually maybe would have said slightly positive, because like I said, I had that thing where I was like, I wanted to be able to switch genders at will. So being able to just be transformed, that would be pretty rad. I would say slight agree on that. This is an interesting one. If a person is born with male and female reproductive organs, that person... The question is just asking if they can be considered transgender. I think that they can be, and it all depends on what that person self-identifies as. But yes, I think they can be. How attractive are you for people of your sex? Oh, so, okay, so, I'm gonna go with absolutely not attractive. Feel like that's a pretty easy one. Who do you want to date more than anyone else? Gotta remember, we're taking this as if I'm not out as trans. So it would be someone of the opposite sex in that case. We'll say that. Security and trust are two of the most important characteristics of a relationship to establish before sex. Yes. Have you ever considered hormone therapy or surgery to change your sex? Back then, I would have definitely not considered that. So I'm gonna go with a big... I think... Why is the red yes? No, switch answer. You feel more comfortable wearing clothes traditionally worn by the opposite sex than your own gender's clothes. No, and I actually... It's evaluating right now. It thinks I'm not trans. That's funny. The online test has deemed that I'm not trans. It's kind of hard to take a quiz like this when you're, like, already out as trans and trying to answer it as if you're not. I don't know, I feel like I've had kind of a weird experience with my transness as well, where there definitely were signs of it, but I didn't have maybe the super, like, obvious you're trans things that a lot of people would maybe point out. Quizzes are always dumb because they're very based on the traditional trans person narrative. Yeah, because, like, I never had the experience of, like, oh, going and trying on my mom's high heels when I was a little kid. I never had that experience, but that doesn't mean that I'm not trans. Yeah, it's just trying to take the quiz as if I'm not already out. Well, it's a little difficult. Yeah, a little weird. I guess the test is deemed that I'm not trans though, so I guess I gotta start rethinking what my channel branding and my identity online. It's Dawn is way too feminine of a name if I'm not trans. We gotta come up with something new for that. I'll switch. I'll start going by Don. We'll be like Dawn, like the shortening for Donald. I'm the Dawn. Also, hey, welcome back, Bisty. Bestie. I decided to take a transgender quiz, and it deemed me not transgender. So, yeah. Should name yourself like Sky or something? I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like Sky is too feminine of a name, you know? Like, it is gender neutral, but it leans more feminine, I'd say. I can't go with something like that. It'd be too obvious. What if you were ya boy Sky, though? Gotta be manly now and get on that alpha male grind. Call yourself Chad and get on a pyramid scheme. Hell yeah, brother! I'm down for that, let's go! God. Yeah, you know, sometimes you get the results that you're expecting from these quizzes, sometimes you don't. You know, you take the autism test, it tells you have autism. Okay, that's what I thought. You go and take it, it tells you have ADHD. You know, I didn't think I had it, but not surprised to see that result. You take the transgender quiz and it goes, you're not trans. Okay, buddy, whatever you say. Not trans right here. Yeah, it is what it is. I can't help but take the results of that a little bit personally, though. You know, I'm sitting here trying to, like, defend it and justify it. Like, you know, the test didn't say I was trans, but it was because of this. It was because I was trying to take it as if it was before I was out as being trans. And, you know, I've had a very different trans experience from the average. I'm and so hung up on the results of this meaningless internet test. I can't help it, though. I see it say I'm not trans, and I'm like, hey, fuck you. Very cisgender streamer here. I'm the pinnacle of masculinity on YouTube right here. What the hell am I looking at on my screen then? I don't know, I guess it was all fake. I just did it for attention, I guess. All this, like, weirdo anime cat girl thing, that was all just to get clicks on YouTube. Clearly, I'm a fraud. Hang on, I'm changing the title, actually. An internet test determined I am not transgender, so now I'm on my alpha male grind. I think that's a pretty good stream title. So we're gonna leave it like that. You think that's an attractive title for people to click on to come watch the stream? I'm really going hard in the search engine optimization right now. No, me. I'm not trans anymore, so I have to go back to my Roblox YouTube channel. Fuck! That means I have to play Roblox again. No! Oh, dude, it's actually... It's kind of fun having a couple people in chat now who came, like... who found my stream through this channel who don't know about my secret past. Yeah, like, it's kind of fun. Like, there are some people now who haven't come over from the other channel, who just know me as Dawn, which is really nice. Yeah, shout out to a very common problem. If you feel bad about the test saying you're not trans, then you're probably trans. You know, that's a good point, actually. That's maybe I got a lot to think about, I guess. I got a lot to figure out here. I know you from the time when you got shot in the back. Oh yeah, classic. Classic moment right there. I still have the picture of that. It looks way worse than it is. Yo, Gold Sierra. What's up? How's it going? Nice to see you again. Been a while. I do not have a blowhigh yet. I have not acquired one. I actually have money right now. I did get paid a little bit ago. Yes, I'm very base. Thank you, very cisgender streamer. I'm not cisgender. I'm sin-gendered. I like to cause problems and commit sin. That's pretty funny. I'm sin-gender. I still have those edited pictures I made. The fucking live leak one. That one's so funny. Hang on, let me see if I can actually find that on my phone. What Lily or Intercognition is referring to is I did a charity stream on my old channel before, and I got shot in the back with a paintball gun. If you have the image, or if you have the images, Lily, send them to me. I'll show them on stream. If you got the stuff. Oh my god. Hang on, do you have the picture of me actually, like, from when I got shot? Am I gay? Yes, I think so. No, I don't. Okay, that one I have. I'll have to find that one myself. Good to see you going hard, Dawn. You're the GOAT. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's nice to see you again. Very, very happy to see you popping in. I thank you for the blowhigh reminder, by the way. I keep putting it off, but I have money right now, so I could just, like... Well, I do have a legitimate reason to not order something right now, which is that I'm gonna be moving pretty soon. I got time, so I can look at how long it would take to ship. Or I could just ship it to my parents' house or something. That would probably work. Anyway, yeah, let me find the picture of when I actually got shot in the back by the paintball gun. I will have to post it for myself. It's pretty gnarly though. It looks way worse than it actually is. God, yeah, it looks fucking bad. You're saving up for a bad dragon? Hey. You gotta work up to that. You can't just start off with that. Okay, so here is me from when I got shot in the back by a paintball gun twice. Looks pretty gnarly. Look at those fucking welts that it left, dude. Like, right up on the spine. God, dude, it left such a, like, impact craters on me. Man, that was fun times. Like I said, it looks worse than it is. Honestly, it didn't hurt that bad. I was fine after. I felt pretty okay. Yeah, you're cooked in 5 years. Hey, not because of the paintball gun, though. I mean, my spine is fucked still from bad posture. From you know, good old gamer posture. I don't think those paintball shots are the thing that are gonna do me in, though. Oh yeah, I forgot I still had the... Hey guys, here's the fast food tier list. Whoa, look at these rankings. Crazy. But yeah, dude, there's a lot of lore from the old channel that I used to stream on. I can't wait to like feed some of the old channel lore to the new people. That's gonna be fun. Like, what was the, massive tangent we went on? Oh, yeah. How's it going, new people? All one of you, probably. Yeah, at least one. There could be someone else. I saw Lady Aura in the chat earlier. I don't recognize the name from my old streams, so that could be a new person. Shout out Lady Aura if you're a new chatter. Or I'm just dumb and don't recognize you and you were in the streams before. Me, I'm new. Yeah, what was the, why am I blanking on what the channel was? What was the, what's the one, like, really cool channel that was, hang on, sorry, I'm blanking. I'm blanking. What was the channel that showed up on the old streams? The like it's like the YouTube thing. What is it? The like YouTube ranking thing, whatever. They had like their official YouTube channel. It was like a verified channel. Why am I blanking on what this is? And I'm doing such a poor job of describing it. I am tweaking. I don't know what's wrong with me. Hang on, I might... Social Blade! It's Social Blade. I couldn't think of the name of what it was. Yeah, Social Blade was like a frequent chatter in my old streams. On, like, the main Social Blade YouTube account. So that was pretty cool. I just got here from somewhere. Nice. So you're... From somewhere. Hell yeah. I remember that. Yeah, that was interesting. Certainly an interesting time. Also, what do you mean I trolled you all? What are you talking about? Oh, because you probably came back from the title that I just switched. Yeah, no, it was all a bait. It was all for the attention. I just I wanted the attention from people. That's all. But the test confirmed it. I'm not actually transgender. So yeah, I'm on my alpha male grind now. I'm gonna be starting a pyramid scheme, I think. I'm also gonna become a raging misogynist because apparently that works for people. I'm gonna become a modern Andrew Tate. Except I'm not gonna go to jail. Don't say we are so back to that. Is Andrew Tate not modern? Well, I mean, he's old news now. It's been like months since I've thought about Andrew Tate. And on like the new internet where things move at like 1,000,000 miles an hour, Andrew Tate's kind of old, kind of old news at this point. So yeah, I would be the modern Andrew Tate, I think. Gotta get on that aggressively bigoted grind. Yeah, I'm gonna start the like detransition grift. Even though I haven't actually, like, properly started physical transition at all yet, it's basically entirely been, like, social transition at this point. Guys, I'm a detransitioner, and this is actually, like, a cult that is, like, infesting the minds of the youths. God. There's a very real industry around that. There are a lot of people who make a lot of money off of doing that. Yeah, whatever. It's not a good time, but hey, we're still here. We're still getting by. No, I'm in a cult. I better start reconsidering my entire life. Oh no. Any bronze Overwatch players? My good friend Ollie needs a duo. Are you really trying to source an Overwatch duo for Ollie from my chat right now? It's crazy. He needs it. I do believe that he needs it. I respect you trying to go and look out and find someone to help him out. Nobody plays Overwatch here. I mean, hey, there are a couple different people here now. There could be someone who plays Overwatch. BTD 6 on stream. God, I kind of want to, actually. I might do it. You guys want to watch some BTD 6 gameplay while I'm chilling? Like, I'll still hang out and talk with you guys, but I'll just run some BTD 6 in the background. No, I will not be doing co-op with viewers, because I'm gonna, if I'm playing, then I'm gonna be playing with Jack and Ox. Because they're the ones yelling at me for it. I'm not gonna run BTD 6 if I'm not playing co-op with them. But then they're also probably gonna yell at me to join VC, and I don't really want to VC with them right now. Like, I want to keep hanging out and talking on stream and just playing BTD 6 in the background. And they're probably going to yell at me for it. And I also don't have a scene set up in OBS for BTD 6 right now, so I got to get that figured out. Oh, Ox don't want to VC either. Sick. So it works out, and Jack is probably the only one who's fucked, because he's sitting alone in the VC right now. I've only ever played up to BTD 5. Oh, BTD 6 is so much better than 5. Like, 5 is a great game already, don't get me wrong. This isn't me trying to say, like, disparaging BTD 5, because it's a fantastic game. And still, BTD 6 is, like, way better in every way, I think. Like, it's so good. It's so fun. Like, there's more upgrade options, there's more tiers, there's more strategy, there's a lot of, like, cooler towers. Haven't played BTD 6 since my account got flagged for cheating. Damn, you hate to see it. I am high and eating fries. Great. Yeah, I think for now I'm not gonna join VC still. I'm gonna tap into BTD 6 and we'll I guess I could just do desktop capture for it actually. That'll probably work temporarily. I have a daily I can get. Wow, a Super Monkey Storm. Great. So useful. Oh shit, there's an active boss now? Vortex. Yo, we might have to go for that off stream actually. We might have to see if we can beat this Vortex boss. Does it have any like special things going on with it right now? I don't know how you check that without going into the thing. $100 monkey money away from Geraldo. Okay, yeah, if one of you can start the game, I should probably switch away from the screen so that I don't accidentally leak the code and some random joins. Would rather the lobby not fill up. Just got jump scared by a boss. Rip. Yeah, maybe I think I might get Elden Ring. I might try and play it. I'll give it a go. Could be my first Souls-like. It'll be an interesting time for sure. All right, join match. All right, we are getting into our BTD6 game that we're gonna have as background gameplay. Co-op mod? Is there a co-op mod for Elden Ring? Is that a thing that is doable? I had assumed so based on you bringing it up, but I don't know. Oh, what? Oh yeah, the temple has to build itself. Yeah, I haven't really played on this map. Ludwig and Squeaks did it together? That makes sense, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Elden Ring is kind of one of those games that if I do play it, I kind of would want to get a first playthrough solo on it, but also that would be a pretty long playthrough. So I'm kind of torn on it. I have inbuilt co-op, but it's really confusing and clunky to do. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna throw down some. Look at the Dart Monkey squad up here. We got the gang all chilling. None of us really know how to play BTD, by the way. We're all kind of bad. So, please forgive the poor gameplay. We're only playing up to round 80, so I think we'll be fine. We stand our Dart Monkey squad, the true heroes out here. I guess I could put Asada up here in the middle. I think this is as good of a Asada spot as you're gonna get on this map. So, I'm stealing the tower space with Sada. Anyway, yeah, I know there is the inbuilt co-op, but that kind of sucks. Like if you're doing a proper Elden Ring co-op thing, do the co-op mod, because I assume it works where like you're actually just both in the same instance and playing together and doing it normally, and there's not any like weird shit with having to like invade someone else's world or whatever. Because isn't that how it works by default? I don't really know. I know there's like an invasion thing, or you can like join in on other people. There's like a PvP element to it, or at least there was in some games. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I should also probably... What's the jet? Here, take money. I will give you money so that you can... You already got your Benjamin. You know... You deserve the money anyway. You'll probably put it to better use than me. I should also actually probably not have the chat like. Oh, hello? Probably not have the chat covering up the towers. I guess it doesn't really matter. But, you know, whatever. Invade people's worlds with certain covenants, like NPC clans, and items that allow you to invade people, but the other person has to activate it. Ah, okay. So, weird, kind of jank, and you'd rather just use the co-op mod. Doesn't this map have like an Easter egg with Adora that you can like super power her? Pretty sure that's a thing. Just installed BTD6 and it put me in the tutorial. Nice. Yo, dude, who got the boomerang monkey? Dude, huge boomerang monkey from you, Jack. I was going hard right there. I'm trying to think what I want to do this game. I might just donate my money to people. Let you guys get some stuff going. What do I need to level up right now, actually? Because I can put down some stuff to try and... Because I don't have all the paragons yet. I have the dart monkey. Wait, what do I still need? I think I actually just need... Where is it? I need Ace and NG Paragon. So I need to... I'll try and level up the Ace, because the Ace Paragon is a lot more useful, I think. I'll get a little circle path Ace up here, and I'll just start trying to get this guy going. Is that yeah to this map having... Because I remember there being something with Adora. I feel like it's this map, since this is like the Sun Temple whatever map. Makes sense. Like, do something. Maybe you need like a vengeful temple or whatever. Oh, have we gotten... Oh, I guess Adora pop sleds. I've never used Adora, so I don't know what her deal is. She seems very good, though. Seems like a very strong hero. Sada's probably my favorite that I've used up to this point. You get the Vengeful Temple while Adora's in range, everything turns red and gray and evil. Oh, so I thought it made, like, a stronger version of Adora as well. I thought you got, like, a vengeful Adora that was, like, more powerful. Now, I'm wondering, do I want to go for a Spectre here? I think I do. I think... Am I gonna have enough to save up for that and go up? I don't know. I'm also actually gonna get rid of my Dart Monkey now because it's stealing XP away from me. I need to get all the XP on the Monkey Ace. Yeah, Centered Path is cool, I guess. For this map, actually, Centered Path goes kind of crazy. You can get, like, you get pineapples on it as well. That actually helps out a little bit. Get, like, built-in camo detection, so I don't have to worry about anything else. I'm gonna reverse the way he's flying. I think going against the grain of the balloons is actually better here. Yeah, we're chilling right now. We do have a Moab incoming, and we don't have a whole lot of super individually strong towers, so I don't know how we're gonna fare against that. Hey, we got a door and shit. We're fine. We're so fine against this guy, actually. I don't know what I'm worried about. There's a lot of track space there. We lost a little lives, but you know. Hey, we're still sick, and now I get Nevamis. We're good. I don't think Nevamis is actually very good, but you know, it is what it is. If anyone has any tips for Beast Clergyman, I'd really appreciate it. Using a strength build with a plus 25 greatsword. I don't know. I kind of have my doubts that anyone in here will have any good Elden Ring tips for you. I'd love to be proven wrong, but I don't know. Okay, where are we at on this guy right now? 662. Yeah, the big thing that I need at this point is just I need Ace Paragon, I need NG Paragon. I also have a couple of super monkeys that I've got to a couple of max level super monkeys that I got to tier up. They're just so expensive. Like it's hard to to get the Super Monkey early. So it's been kind of the last thing that I've put off leveling. Oh, and I also have the Beast Handler. I haven't leveled that up either. Yo, what's up, Velociraptor? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're running some balloons. Jack and Ox were yelling at me to play balloons with them. We've been getting back on our BTD6 shit a little bit. I've been playing it. We've been running some co-op games. I've been having some fun on it. It's such a good game, man. BTD6 is actually, like, one of my favorite games of all time. Even though I don't have that much time actually put into it, just watching content of it on YouTube. Like, that and also the time that I have played it and put into it, especially recently, has been very fun. There is the Vortex boss. I feel like that's one that we go for off-stream, probably. You gotta focus up a little bit. Where I'm not very good at the game, and neither is Jack or Ox. So the regular bosses are kind of hard for me still. I'll be back in like 3 minutes because I need to go look up a guide or something. Hey, all good. You get that boss figured out. Get that guide looked up, then beat its ass for me, will you? Okay, how much? Okay, you guys are out here spending all your money. Dude, the more glaives is actually like a really solid tower now. After the recent buff on it, actually pretty good. Now, the big question that I have at this point is, are we going to be fine for round 63? If I'm able to get my Spectre up, then we will be, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to save for that, and I don't know if you guys will have enough money by then. If it gets close to round 63... Oh yeah, I'm already being funneled money. You'll love to see it. When are you going to do another COD Zombies world record run? I don't know about another world record run, because that requires a little bit too much time and focus. A little too much dedication for me, but I definitely want to do more COD Zombie stuff at some point. Especially when, like, BO6 and all that comes out. I'm going to be playing a bunch of zombies. As long as it's actually good. I'll be playing a lot of zombies on BO6. So for sure, whenever that comes out, I'll be running it. And then maybe in the meantime, I'll do some other COD Zombie stuff. We'll definitely have to see on that, but going back to some of the old games, like, I could play Cold War, I could play, you know, some of the older stuff, go on BO3. Uh-oh. Do I have enough? I don't have enough! Wow, we're actually just fine anyway. I guess Adora and the Reactor sub are just good enough. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, we are playing on... I don't even know what mode it is. I didn't set up the lobby, so I don't really know what we're playing. There we go. Got the Spectre up. How much XP have I gained? Like, 9,000 from this game so far? Pretty good. Oh, it's impoppable. Okay. Wait, shouldn't we be going to round 100 then? The impoppable is round 100, right? Like, impoppable is the same as chimps, except, like, you have 1 health, and it goes to round 100, and it's just... Yeah, this is just regular hard mode. You're killing my XP gains, Ox. What the hell? Ugh. Man, I got the Spectre up and everything, and for what? Essentially, what I'm learning here is I just need to get good. I mean, isn't that every Souls-like boss just about? That's the thing. You just gotta get good. Still waiting for you to try every single chicken sandwich and rank all. Yeah, I remember talking about We actually went out and got a bunch of chicken sandwiches, like a long time ago. Me and Jack did, and we were gonna do that, and it just never came to be. So I don't. Maybe we do a modern take on that, even though the chicken sandwich thing isn't nearly as big as it used to be. There are still a lot of fast food chicken sandwiches that we can get. Don't whine about efficiency for 30 seconds challenge. I need my tower XP though, bro. It's super important that this random co-op game that we're playing for fun gives me optimized tower XP. Yeah, that could be a stream thing though. Like, you know how Ludwig has done a bunch of his streams where he goes and gets a bunch of like fast food stuff and eats everything on stream and does like the ranking of it. Could do that, but for chicken sandwiches. Just go and get like every fast food chicken sandwich, order it all in. We got all the chicken sandwiches in the world. Eat them all on stream. Why the fuck do you have so many NGs in the corner? What are you doing? Hang on, here, I wanna help. Oh my god, you have so much money already anyway? Okay, well, I want to help the cause, so I'll give you even more money so that you can build up your NG army. If you want to give them some upgrades or something. Or, you know, do whatever. It's your money now, you do what you want with it. Man, I do love BTD6 though. This game is great. I just look back at my screen. That's so many engineers. Hey, we really need all of them to help out with the popping power. Like, look at these guys down here. Look at all the work that these guys are putting in. All the pops that they're doing. This guy has 140 balloon pops and counting. Like, it's going up constantly. Look at these guys. These guys are in the 200s. 200s here, 100s here. Like, they're putting in the hours right now. They are getting that shit done. You know something that I hate is when somebody says, I really hate to do this thing, so let me do this thing right now. Always grinds my gears. Look at that, big 80 monkey money. Huge. That was a good little run. I'm gonna check. How much XP do I have on the ace? We're 300,000 away. 3 money off. That's funny. Why is your name Sky in BTD6? Because I never changed it. I actually don't know how to change my name in this, because I know you can like change your avatar through that, but how do you actually change your profile's name? Like, click on it here, it's like, oh wow, I can get a cool banner, great. And change my avatar, great. Top right? No, go to settings and then Ninja Kiwi. Okay, hang on. The settings in here. Okay, probably account. I'm gonna switch my screen real quick just so I make sure not to. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. How do I now go back to the main balloon screen? I'm stuck on the Ninja Kiwi screen. Oh, there's an X in the corner. No, I do not want to exit the game. Okay, there we go. I'm Dawn now. We're Dawn. Thank you for explaining to me how to do that, because I've been thinking about that for a bit. What time is it across the pond? Right now it is 2:45 p.m. EST. So it's kind of, you know, afternoon, just chilling right now. Are we gonna start another game? We doing another quick run? Yeah, I can't be the one starting the game. I guess I can be. I just gotta switch screen. Getting late. Yeah, getting a little bit late, you know. Getting into the evening hours. Still pretty early here. I got a lot of day left ahead of me. I'm gonna probably, after stream, I don't know, I'm probably gonna just go and play more BTD6 if I'm being real. Saw a Cybertruck rolling through a bad area of my town. Dude, I've seen Cybertrucks out in the wild now. They're out there. They are around, and they're so stupid. They are exactly as stupid in real life as they look. Like, everything you think about them is true. They are that dumb and that bad. Yo, what's up, Enrique? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. I still want one. Crazy. Insane. The fact that you like the Cybertruck, that you want one, like, lowers my opinion of you slightly. What did I pronounce wrong? It looked like if a metal pipe in a large cardboard box made love. Yeah, it's not great. In fact, I would go so far as to say it looks actively bad. Dude's just like, hey, you need me? What's up? I'm getting yelled at for my pronunciation. I might have pronounced it wrong. That's how I've been saying it. I guess I haven't really been thinking about it. That's just kind of what I've been saying. I haven't been corrected by him. It's fine like that. Is it supposed to be Enrique though? Because like now, actually looking at it, that seems like that's how it's pronounced. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, I was pronouncing it like that, and so whenever I would see him in chat, I wasn't actually, like, reading the name. I was just saying it how I've been saying it. But yeah, I guess I've been getting your name wrong for a very long time then, probably. I hear both all the time. Yeah, makes sense. My apologies for pronouncing your name wrong, though. Are we running it back? Yeah, I was asking about that. I'm down to run another one. Someone start a game. I guess I'll start the game. What are we playing? What are we going to run? I guess you only need like 3 monkey money, right, Ox? We could play like an easier map if we wanted to. Okay, let's do a fun one. Let's play 1-2 tree. I really like 1-2 tree. This is probably one of my favorite of all the like beginner early on easy maps because of the gimmick that it has. How fast can I black border 1-2 tree? That's a good question. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna keep my hero as Sada. Why not? Let the game start. Alright, yeah, the gimmick on this map is that there are trees that get cut down as the rounds progress, and in each of these little cells, you get unique buffs for different towers. I think some of them also can, some of them also only hold specific tower types. Like, there's the ones with the stars are only magic monkeys. You can only put primaries in some of them. So it's pretty cool. So it's a fun little gimmick that I quite enjoy. I'm gonna get an engineer. That's where I was gonna put my engineer, motherfucker. Okay, NG right here. Let's go. Excellent placement, might I add. And the first support thing that opens up, I guess it's like right there. I recommend going back to streaming on Twitch. Yeah, dude, I'm using a prototype YouTube screen and the stream is so fucked. Wait, what's wrong with it? Did you opt into the... I think I remember seeing something like that. I remember seeing like an opt-in for like a new YouTube layout. Also, why are we not speeding up on this? I opted into that, yeah. I don't know. Velociraptor really just wants you to stream, I guess. Even though we're probably not going to be streaming BTD6 for a while. Or at least I'm not. Like I might end, and then we'll probably play BTD6 after. So, I mean, I guess if Jack wants to stream his POV, then I guess we could. EC's dying, you hate to see it. I want to thank Chat and Dawn for your support. I assume that is meant to say thank. Did you beat the boss? You get through it? That was very cool, boss. Hell yeah. Hey, congrats on beating it. You'll love to see it. Alright, how are we doing on XP on this guy? Need quite a bit still. And I'm probably just gonna go for like a cleansing foam or something on this guy. I don't know. I could go Bloon Trap actually. Bloon Trap early on, get some like good farming going. Costs a decent bit of money, so we save up for it. Watching Ollie play Overwatch, watching the stream, having both BTD and Roblox open on my PC. Jesus Christ, man. Why are you doing so much? You do not need to do all that. Hey, what's up, PETA? Thank you for dropping in and dropping a quick apple. Appreciate it. Stream horror games. Honestly, not a bad idea. I definitely could go and play some horror games on stream. That would be fun. I don't know what horror games I'd play exactly. I would maybe need to get some recommendations, but I would be down to give some a shot. That would be fun for stream. Not Phasmophobia. Don't want to play Phasmophobia. Okay, I'm gonna start actually upgrading this NG a little bit. No, they can't. Wait, that's actually. Wait. Oh, we got spikes. We're good. We don't have any camo yet. A slight problem, but you know, we're still early game. We're doing fine. Nun Massacre is my worst nightmare. I find it absolutely terrifying. Oh, I can't go for cleansing foam on this guy because I'm going for Bloon Trap. It's a tier 3. Well, I guess we're gonna have to figure out some camo detection at some point. I mean, I guess I could just get like a soda, maybe. That'll do us fine. Oh, do we die here? The leads made it through. Very good BTD players. Okay, I'm gonna not go for the NG start. I'll just Dart Monkey and then get a Sada when I can afford it. Welcome to the game, too. Dude, huge Dart Monkey placement up here. Alright, we're probably good here. We can get this going. They set you to last, I guess. Subnautica? I mean, is Subnautica really like a horror game? It does seem like a game that could be fun to play. I don't know if it's necessarily what I'm looking for with like a horror game type thing. It kinda is. I mean, I guess it can get a little scary at some points. You definitely have those moments where it's like, oh, spooky. But it's also not entirely a horror game. Anyway, yeah, we're good here. Sons of the Forest. I'm kind of good on Sons of the Forest. If I'm doing horror games, I want to do like I'm kind of thinking more in the vein of like a Resident Evil or like a story-driven horror game. I know there's like Crow's Country came out recently. I've heard really good things about that. That's a good spooky game. So maybe that's one that I give a shot at some point. I will not be playing Escape Jeff the Killer Obby. I'm good on that. Yeah, definitely okay on giving that one a pass. Now, Lethal Company. If I could get a squad together for Lethal Company. Hey, I know that Lethal Company is a little bit old now. It's a little bit outdated, a little, you know, not like the big hotness anymore. But hey, like I played some with like Ox and Jack and a few from our group. If we could get a squad going on it again, I'd be down. Play APOC. Whenever the new map comes out, I'm gonna have to go back and play it because I know that that at least Ollie wants to run it when the map comes out, and I know that I think that Fish maybe would also be interested. He's a friend of mine. You might not know him. But yeah, I'm at least gonna try it when the map comes out. I've been waiting for it for too long. I'm cracked. You're gonna have to invite me to the squad. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be me and Ollie and maybe Fish. So I don't know if we're gonna have any room. You know, I might just have to roll up as the squad and come find you and kill you, you know? Might just have to get you. Yo, who's biting my shit, by the way, and getting a monkey ace? Jack, you motherfucker. Oh, we haven't gotten any lead popping yet? Nice cannon. I'll play. Okay, I guess we can make room in the squad for Jack. So you're definitely ain't gonna be room for you, Velociraptor. Okay, I'm getting rid of this Dart Monkey now, and we're throwing an NG down. We're getting this guy in here. I kind of want to go for a Bloom Trap again if I can get it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to save up enough in time. I also wonder if that's actually a good idea, considering we got a Moab coming in like 6 rounds. I don't know where to put a Dora. I don't know, just put her somewhere. I assume there's probably not room in this first little section where my NG's chilling. If you can squeeze her in there, then I'd say that's definitely a good spot. But I kind of assume that ain't gonna work out. I'll be hiding at mansion. All right, we're fucking coming for you. Squad's rolling up. You already know. Mansion raid about to happen. Oh. I just want to use my ability, please. Okay, if I can save up for a balloon trap here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need a, that's a primary. Oh, we're dead. I placed down one tower and it was the dart monkey. Absolutely killing it. We're really crushing it right now. If we were in VC, we would have been fine. Yeah, but I don't want a VC right now. I will VC. Listen, okay. I think I'm gonna hop off of balloons for a bit, and then I will lock in. I will focus up after stream. I'm also gonna not stream for like 5 hours like I did yesterday. I will end like actually soon. Soon being within the next like 30 minutes to an hour. Which maybe is, you know, it gives you a timeline at least. Unless you have to leave, like, in an hour or whatever. I just don't want what happened yesterday to happen again. But I wanna finish up stream and not play balloons and just, like, hang out and chat, and then I'll actually lock in and we can focus up on balloons. Leaving at like 6:30-ish? Okay. Okay, so if I end stream in like half an hour, that gives us plenty of time. Okay. Cool. Oh, I got a couple of achievements. Dude, I placed 50 monkey towers on a map at once. I didn't even do that. That was Jack placing NGs. And then beat one map in 3-player co-op mode. Hey, 75 monkey money. I'll take that. Wait, that was you place? I thought that was Jack placing the NGs. I assumed that was him. Cause Jack was like, oh, I like NGs now. I'm an NG guy. I just kind of took credit for it. Nice. Huge credit steal for the engineer spam right there. Jack gifted me 20K. I mean, hey, it was funded by Jack's money anyway. Dude, I think I gave Jack money to place more. I thought it was him. Anyway, yeah, balloons is done. I will you sent the money to I sent the money to you and you immediately sent it to Ox. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna probably hang out for another, like, 20-30 minutes. I'll end, and then we can play some BTD6 and actually lock in, and it'll be good. In the meantime, though, what would you say are your top 5 games, as in all-time favorites? I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. I mean, my number 1 personally is Omori. It just hit in such a particular way for me that really connected. I loved my playthrough of it. Such a great game, such a great art style. I've based my own character off of it. I have probably 60% of the t-shirts I own are Omori t-shirts. I've got all the plushies from the game. I got the art book. I don't like many things enough to spend that much money buying the merch for, but if there's something that I like that, I will spend for it. But yeah, Omori definitely is up there. That's my number 1. Right now, BTD6 is up there as well. It's been a game I've been playing quite a bit of. It's a game that I've watched on YouTube for years and years. It's always been a favorite of mine. Like the Bloon series in general, I really enjoy. I'm a bit of a loser and enjoy COD. I think out of all of the COD games, my overall would probably be... overall COD game would probably be BO2. I think the multiplayer and the zombies and campaign in that are the best. I think that BO3 has the best zombies mode, and that's the main thing that I care about with COD. So probably, like, BO2 or BO3 both are probably contenders for, like, all-time games for me. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what else would actually end up in my top ranking. I don't have a deep list of I don't have a deep list of games that I've actually played. I put a lot of time into COD. There are some games that I've played that it's hard for me to say as my favorites, but like recently, I mean obviously I played through Celeste, that was great. I don't know if I can necessarily say that it's a favorite of mine just because like it was a great game, but I'm just personally not as big on platformers, like that's never been my favorite genre. It was still a really fun game. Maybe it's turned me on to platformers a little bit more. Maybe I'll start giving more a shot. Maybe if I put more time into Celeste, it'll end up moving up into my favorite rankings. I've also played a lot of Balatro recently. I really enjoyed that one as well. I think in like a 2-week span, I put almost 50 hours into it, and then it kind of fell off for me after that. I stopped being as interested in it. Really love zombies, and especially BO2 and BO3. Yeah, I'm super looking forward to when BO6 comes out. I really hope that the zombies in that is as good, if not better, than what they did in Cold War. Game looks promising, though. I'm excited for it. Yeah, other than that, though, what else have I even, like, played? Like, I'm looking through my Steam library right now, and there's not a whole lot that I've actually played through. A lot of uninstalled games. A lot of stuff that I haven't played through. I've been playing a little bit of Guilty Gear recently, Guilty Gear Strive. I've not gotten super into it because, you know, it's a whole thing trying to learn a fighting game. I've never really played fighting games, and I'd have to dedicate so much time and energy into actually trying to get good and learn the characters and learn the matchups. I've had fun with the time that I put into it, but I'd have to commit so much to getting good at it that I'm not sure if I actually want to do that. I've got too much other stuff that's taking up my time right now. Yeah, I guess, oh yeah, how can I forget about The Binding of Isaac? And also, okay, there's a couple obvious ones that I've forgotten about just because I was looking at my Steam library. Binding of Isaac is a big one. I love The Binding of Isaac. Great game. Also Minecraft. Minecraft is definitely up there for me. That's a contender for top 1, honestly. Like, there's just so much that you can do with it. There's so much replayability, so many mods, so many different ways to enjoy it. I love building. I love creating things. I love just making my little wooden houses and having a grand old time. Making little farms and getting my resources. Hollow Knight, Celeste, Omori, Red Dead. Yeah, Red Dead's very good. Dark Souls, Rain World, yeah. All of those are games that I know about, that I've heard great things about, that I haven't gotten around to playing. I guess except for Celeste and Omori. But never played Rain World, never gotten Dark Souls, never gotten Red Dead or Hollow Knight. I think Hollow Knight might actually be the next of the classic, like, indie games that everybody knows are great that I haven't played through. Hollow Knight streams when? See, exactly. That feels like the next one that I should go for. Because it's like the game. It's like regarded, I think, as like the best indie game from a lot of people. Hollow Knight especially, that's my all-time #1 favorite. Yeah. Do it before Silksong comes out. Hey, from what I've seen, it seems like I got plenty of time on that one. I'm not worried about making the cut on that. Yeah, those will probably be the next things that I get to, though. Do Hollow Knight. I don't know, since I've been playing so much BTD6, and since people on the channel actually like the game a lot, maybe I become a BTD6 streamer. Yeah, I don't know. It's very fun. I know, like, Jack and Ox have both been wanting to play co-op quite a bit, so we could run that. Could actually plan that out, hop in VC together and run it. Actually go for some stuff, go for like a co-op boss kill or something. Nice. Why would you be able to start calling me Sky again right now? What? Oh, my bad. I keep fucking forgetting about the title. I forgot that I made that. Yes, yeah. I'm alpha male Sky. I'm here to be misogynistic and hate women and tell you that the gays are bad. Memory's so bad I can't even remember a bit that I did an hour ago. It's fucked up. Absolutely, my man, dude. Hell yeah. High fives all around. Let's go drink some beer and fuck some bitches and talk about football. Those are all guy things. Shut up. Okay. Fair. I should probably change the title off of that now. Go Pack, go J-Lo, MVP. Man, this has been a weird stream. I've been all over the place today. Like we did the fast food tier list. We did a ADHD test and found out that I might have ADHD. Did the transgender test. I'm not trans anymore. That's kind of crazy. And I'm not transgender officially now. You knew No, I did not know that I had ADHD. I really genuinely didn't think, and still don't think, to an extent, that I have ADHD. I thought I was just a creature of the tism. Like, I know I have autism, don't get me wrong. Definitely neurodivergent. Did not think that I had ADHD. Very legitimately was not a thing that I actually considered that I could have for a long time. And I like legitimately, I've only very recently considered the thought that maybe I do have it. And then I took the test for it, and it was like, hey, you're ADHD likely. So, I guess I've learned something about myself. But yeah, I've learned that I'm not trans as well. I've also learned that I'm not very good at Bloons Tower Defense. Yeah, I did say that this one was gonna be probably a little bit of a shorter one. I got some stuff that I gotta do today. I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna go play Bloons, but then I've also gotta spend some time later tonight probably. Like, I am moving soon, so I have to actually start using my time to pack up a little bit. Like, I think I'm probably gonna be going over to my parents' house tomorrow for a little bit to help them kind of clean out on their side, so we're not just trying to get everything done last minute. Because right now we still got, like, a month and a half, or a little under that. Got, like, enough time that I can start prepping for stuff now and getting some stuff moved over, that it's not going to be, like, a big rush right last minute. You aren't good at any video games, to be honest. Well, that is true. I am pretty bad at. Well, I don't want to discredit myself too much. I'm good at some games. There are very particular games that I'm especially bad at. You know, even Celeste, I don't think I was like that bad at it. I maybe was worse at it than your average platformer player, but like I don't think I was struggling that hard. I'm very good at zombies. I'll fight you on that one. I'm very good at zombies. I would say good at Call of Duty. Just like the MP. I'm decent in Warzone. I can hold my own in gunfights and ranked. Yeah, I can confirm you did good for a first-time platformer. Like literally the first time that I played a platformer game ever, and I did pretty well on it. Like we made it through. Obviously didn't get to the hard stuff. My 11-year-old brother is good at COD. I mean, it's still something though. It's easier to be good at a game like COD when you're younger. Anyway, yeah, you're not bad at rhythm games. That's true. I can do okay in rhythm games. I would say I'm like above average. I'd say. Like I can hop in. I can play a couple of like mid-high difficulty. I'd say tracks in like a 4-key rhythm game. Not anything crazy. I'm limited by like my pure ability to move my fingers fast, which I can't do very well. But yeah, favorite BO3 zombies map. I mean in BO3 it's Shadows of Evil. I think Shadows is like a top 2, top 3 all-timer map. In Black Ops 2, Mob of the Dead's my #1. That also is my favorite zombies map of all time. I think that Mob of the Dead clears. It's so good. Like, there's almost nothing wrong with it. The atmosphere is perfect, the gameplay loop is great, I love the afterlife system. That was the first map that I got to round 100 on as well. Is there a definition to being good at shooter games when you get killed before you can react to you taking damage? I mean, yeah, in a game where the time to kill is super fast, the skill comes from your positioning and your awareness. Being able to put yourself in a good spot where you're gonna be able to shoot another person first, where you're gonna be able to get the drop on them, and also being able to react and have good enough aim to win those gunfights. I mean, that's what CSGO is. It's all about your utility usage, it's all about your positioning, knowing the timings, where other people are gonna be. So yeah, there absolutely is a definition to being good in that regard. And I get if you're talking about just like a COD game, there is less of a skill gap there. There's a lot of like random stupid gadgets and shit that can insta-kill you. Definitely it's not like a high skill game, but you can definitely be better at it still. There are ways to avoid a lot of those things. There are counters. A lot of positioning is still important as well. Having the right like setup on your gun, which I guess isn't as much skill as just like looking at numbers or looking up a YouTube tutorial, but that's still part of it, you know? Having, like, a good build and a good perk setup that works for what your playstyle is. I don't get how people play 7-key. I don't get how people play anything over 4-key on a rhythm game. That shit does not make sense to me. Main shooters I play are like Red Dead and Black Ops Zombies, so I'm not very good. Yeah, I'm okay at COD. A lot of COD is also just like reaction time and aim. Something like Warzone, the time to kill is a little bit slower, so you have a little bit more time to react. So that's a lot more just like tracking people, being able to keep your aim on center. And it's a lot of like positioning, a lot of movement too. A lot of being able to, like, outmaneuver people. Doing, like, slide cancels around corners and shit. Five-key questionable, 6-key manageable, anything else is absurd. Yeah, like a 6 key honestly seems more doable than a 5 key. Like, I tried to play one of the harder tracks on Fortnite Festival, and I just can't do it. Like, 5 key just doesn't work for me. I guess, yeah, you could, I guess I would just have to practice with it, but I don't want to. I don't want to play anything above 4 key. It's stupid. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, Creative, that is like a new thing for COD that pretty significantly is going to change the way that the game plays. It also certainly is not a new thing to COD, or like a new thing that COD has invented, but you know what I mean. What does 4, 5, 6, 7 key mean? Yeah, what Comedy said. It's how many separate fingers you need to hit all the notes. So like in a 4 key rhythm game, you would have your fingers on like ASKL. You would have like your ring and index finger on each hand on AS and KL respectively. A 5 key, it would be like ASD and then KL, and you'd have like your index, middle, and ring finger on the keys. Oh, did I say ring and index? I did not mean to say ring and index. It would be like ring and pointer finger. Is your middle finger? It's your nope. It would be index and your middle finger. I'm just gonna. I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. COD is the Apple of the FPS world. Yeah, I thought about that comparison for a second. I was about to get on you for it, but I don't know. It's actually not too terrible of a comparison, to be honest. Seems kind of apt. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about though with my fingies. Dude, we were playing Scribble at one point. We were playing like Scribble.io. And I got the prompt to draw the ring finger, and I drew someone with their hand sticking their middle finger up. And I was like, yeah, guys, ring finger. It's the ring finger. You got it. Yeah, I don't think that picked up on the mic, but Jack was just outside my room yelling in, why didn't you just draw a ring with a finger on it? Which... Wait, that was Mac? Oh my god. That was Mac. Why did I think that was Jack? I'm losing it. I'm actually losing it. What the fuck is going... I need to end stream. I need to like... I need to like sort my head out. What is going on? I heard a voice. It didn't... What is going on? You can put a ring on your middle finger, that is true. Perhaps we're just morphing. I'm actually losing my mind right now. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. I need to end stream and just like figure some things out. Give my brain a rest. Take a schizophrenia test next. Yeah, I do. I have some water here. I should... let me get some water in me. Maybe that'll help me. Also, what's up, Archaos? You joined the stream just in time for me to be about to end. Ultra Kill could be good. Yeah, I'm interested in checking out some boomer shooters at some point. Playing some of like the modern boomer shooters that are coming out. I know there's like shit like Ultra Kill, obviously Doom 2016 and Eternal are great. And I'm kind of interested in playing those. Because Doom Dark Age is coming out, that looks sick as fuck. Excited for that. I don't really know many other boomer shooters off the top of my head. I know there's that Warhammer one that was pretty good. I remember seeing a little bit about that. Dusk, that's another one. I remember you sending in some songs from that on the music request stream. That could be a fun one to check out. I don't know much about it. Yeah, well, we'll have to, oh my god, why? Why is do I have to start streaming later? I might have to start streaming later. Yes, I'm actively about to end. I'm literally hitting my peak viewer count for the whole stream. You hate to see it. Anyway, I'm really glad to have caught a full stream. Yeah, you're one of the only people, apparently. Your stuff is really cool. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Glad that I could be entertaining, that you could sit for a full 3 hours of listening to me yap and not hate my guts after it. I'll take it. I can watch it and play Elden Ring, so based? Yeah, that's always been my goal. Even on like my other channel when I was streaming, I was effectively a just chatting streamer over there too. My goal is always to have a stream that is just nice and chill, the safe space for people to come in and hang out, and just have a voice in the background. That's always what I enjoy doing, having something that you can listen to and just kind of hang out. So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you had a good time. Fun stream yesterday? Yeah, that was good. I was really on a high after I sent you 3 songs in a row that you added to your playlist. I was really feeling good. I use this for exactly that. Yeah, I'm sure everybody who's still here pretty much uses it for that. I like to try and give that to other people because that's what I get most out of streams. I tend to gravitate more towards, like, just chatting streamers, or people who don't focus as much on, like, what they're playing. Which is why I've tried to put such an emphasis on having these just chatting sections, even in streams where I am playing a game. Like, on the Celeste streams, I'll start, and I'll be just chatting for a while. And it'll be mainly that. And then we'll switch over to Celeste, we'll play that for a bit. And then once I get to a good stopping point, end that, and then hang out for a little while longer. Anyway, yeah, I'm just yapping about nothing now. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hang out with my friends for a bit and have fun. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you being here. I prefer, like, VODs or edited down streams. Yeah, me too. That's usually what I go for. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been fun. I will see you probably Monday, because I'm going to be busy Sunday. Yeah. Bye, guys. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.